This sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Simply,
That's exactly
if you just go, no, you can, it will. And I love that about paid products. WinRAR, I love you, WinRAR. Hey, you know what? The companies that do have to legally pay for WinRAR pay enough that WinRAR stays in business, despite every personal user not paying for it. So, good for them. Same with, there's another company that does that. Can't remember what. But you know, Groot? You're one of the greats.
It's pretty sad.
It was pretty slick. Alright. Oh, it is already getting hot again in my room. I have the fans on. It's
So we have
yeah, it's
the
why.
floral
Yeah,
trimming.
sorry. If we
I'm
look,
dying right now.
If we look pants down, I'm wearing
Oh,
my
wow.
boxers and an open shirt. My cock is out. It has to be, or else I would be boiling in my room.
What?
I can't have fans in my room while I'm playing Concordis because my mic is compressed. I turn off the compression from Discord so that way you guys can hear my sound effects with that I make with my mouth. So,
With your mouth.
and if I did, if I had kept the fans on, you'd just be constantly hearing a. So, sacrifices I make for you, sweaty balls. That's
a large sacrifice. I don't
That is
know
a
if
very
there are the
large.
people I would sacrifice that for.
It's because I love you guys so much. Ooh,
We appreciate
you're a little
that,
loud there,
Talon.
buddy. Of course.
Even if I didn't need to know that your balls are sweating right now.
We all needed to know.
If Talon's taking it
Maybe you
upon
guys
himself
needed
for
to
us,
know.
we do need to know.
But it also very much gives the vibe of I gave up college to give birth to you.
It does.
My God.
It was your decision, buddy. And you know what? Yes, it was. I am making that sacrifice. Whilst I drink my DQ Misty Freeze.
The most
Is that cinnamon whiskey you have downstairs?
alcoholic beverages.
My DQ burger will 100% be cold by the time I actually eat it, because when session's over, but... whatever.
I didn't realize it was muted.
Ow.
This is whatever is downstairs that Aaron bought.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And DQ does slam.
Let it do. Everyone ready?
I'm ready. I am ready.
So ready.
We're gonna kill
About
Rob's
as
dad.
ready as we can be.
You're gonna kill Rob's dad.
Yep, in front of him.
Oh my God.
I can get behind this.
Alright.
What the fuck do you mean you can get behind that?
That's how it is.
It is what it is.
The sound of steps crunch against the loose rocks of a forgotten trail. This trail may not reach the top, but like all your adventures, you let a fated path guide your steps, guided by blood and smell. Do you feel the pressure? Or has the fate of your father become only an echo in your mind? Do the labored breaths of his oryx stay as a parallel to Deldrak? Too late to think, or worry, with Frankie's optimism laced in your ear. You ascend the stairs that reach the sky. You are moving up this mountain. You've started on the trail. Before you is a very long trek. And upon this trek, there will be no random encounters. What
Let's
happens
go.
to you is fate.
Oh.
Designated by me. So, I believe, obviously, leading the group is probably, at first, the two people tracking the trail, tracking the Leodon Lord. Yeah, he'd probably be a Lord, I think. He might be a Duke. I don't remember. The Leodon Lord up this mountain until you eventually find no more scent or no more evidence of his existence, and you simply must just climb the mountain. As you already know, this mountain is well above a mile up. Obviously learned by Isaiah through his spell. I will be 100% with you. This mountain is 7,788 feet up in elevation.
How the fuck you know that shit?
Because it is
Made
the
the
exact
number.
same size as Mount Deception,
Ah, understood.
which is a mountain.
I've been to the
in
top of that
Washington.
shit.
Yeah. However, unlike Mount Deception, it is not a part of a lot of other mountainous terrain, and it's not a very slow trail leading upwards. There is a lot more vertical climb to Mount Sky. So,
Yeah.
after a bit of time, you've gone away from whatever worn trail there is upon this mountain. You're in a pretty nice, a scenic location near the base. You're only probably at this point, maybe 100 feet up from where the town is. You can see past the trees and the other sort of mountainous terrain. You can see the dottings of all the houses. It's probably been about 40 minutes of walking. And you're in this sort of plateau of, just for a moment, especially with the water running down this mountain, there is a bit of grass here, and it's not a lake. You can't really call it a lake. You could maybe call it a pond. It's a little bit smaller, and it's nice. There's flower bunches everywhere, flower bushes, a few small, spindly trees, and a very steep cliff. And you're now starting to realize the rest of this climb will be small bits of trail, or like maybe a large ledge with a very steep cliff.
I'm so glad I stayed in my hybrid transformation.
How are we gonna get up that? I don't believe I have any way to just climb up the wall.
Am I still a fucking wolf?
About this time, it's been 40 minutes. Yeah, you got about like
Oh, I
15-ish
got, like-
minutes of...
I got like 20.
Dude,
50
is
minutes
it
left.
fucking wolf Retney looking up at this fucking wall, dude? Hmm.
How tall is it, Talon?
This first bit of vertical climbing, it's about like 200 feet.
That's high.
Damn. That is so much.
Well,
We climb in V10s, rip.
start climbing.
Something
I
you
will fall.
Something you will note. You saw, Leodon's, Ravafina's father. You saw his mount up there. So, apparently, somehow, the person with little to no magic.
You mean it?
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah. His oryx, his mount, was up there. So somehow he got it up there, and he's not really known for his magic.
He's just got mad hops, or
That thing has a fucking spider climb on it.
Frankie doesn't know that shit, so he's just gonna like start climbing.
Yeah, no, Fel also
I'm
just
so utterly confused. Frankie, what are you doing?
I'm climbing the wall.
You will fall and die.
Well, how else are we gonna get up?
I don't know, but that would be an anticlimactic ending to your story.
The kid does have a
Guess
point.
it would be. And Frankie now looks really like conflicted, but is like kind of clinging to the wall like 4 feet up.
I also want to start climbing.
Is there anyone that's particularly good at climbing?
Nope. Not really.
Any of us?
Maybe.
I'm here. I'm here. What the?
Woof, says the rest
It's-
of the wolf.
If Fel passes me on the wall, I'm gonna start following Fel.
Are you both free climbing? No rope, no pitting?
No, pitting and rope.
I don't have any rope.
I hand 50 feet of rope.
Oh, this is nice. I'll like tie
I-
it to my waist, I guess. I
I
don't
have
know what
a-
I'm doing.
I have like 300 feet of rope. So
I actively don't have any way to save these people if they fall to their deaths, so I hope that doesn't happen in front of me.
While they're climbing, I'm gonna start looking around for another way up.
Okay.
That's a great idea. I will assist.
Make a perception check with advantage.
don't need that shit. Just rip a
Okay,
V10.
so with advantage, I had 14.
Sorry, I was chewing a fry. You've come to notice that the water leaking into the pond by the mountain is not coming from any obvious stream that is cascading down the mountain wall. Following it a little bit, you can hear the sound of water splashing against something that comes out slowly from this little slope that falls into just a tiny bit of a trail of water that feeds into the pond. With that, you sort of surmise that there are tunnels within the mountain, most likely.
That's
It's a
alright.
goddamn opening that.
Still can't do much about finding or creating an entrance.
There is a part of the mountain that you cannot really see, and the way to get over there is like, you know, the classic we're crossing mountains and shit like that, like The Hobbit or whatever, where you had that thin strip of like one person at a time clinging to the wall, sort of like path that you have to take. There's that sort of reaches towards and behind where you see this like little stream come out of. And if you knock on the stone, the wall of where that stream is, it's not solid. It has a hollow knock to it.
I will like kind of quickly jog back to where Fel and Frankie were.
Fella is
fucking-
about, maybe 35 feet up, and Frankie is like lagged behind at like 20.
I believe we found an entrance to something within the mountain instead of climbing straight up of it. Does that sound like a good idea?
That's great. My arms are tired.
I imagine that they are, yes.
Really? Already?
Fel, get down and stop belittling the child.
But he would not have made it. Oh my god.
Can I de-transform?
Yeah, at any point you can.
Oh, hell yeah. Redney is no longer a wolf.
Sorry, that was.
Hey,
I was
guys.
like, no, I would like the poof noise from Failure RPGs,
No, like-
actually.
Yeah.
As
I'll slide
Redney
down with
assumes
rope.
a very large humanoid form.
I'll point out the trail of water and the hollowness of the leakage,
The mountain leakage.
the mountain
Wait,
leakage.
confused.
There's like a thin wall above this like stream of water coming out, and I think that if we like punch the shit out of it, there'll be a tunnel that we can go up.
Oh my god.
Alternatively, if you wish, there's also that thin sort of one person traveling a very, like in mountain traveling scenes in like fantasy or any sort of media, they have to cross a mountain ledge and they're all like shuffling against the mountain wall one at a time.
Yeah.
There's also that sort of like connection towards the back end of the mountain that you're unable to see past that curve.
Okay.
Let me add it.
So there's two solutions before.
Oh my god.
I mean, I could do either of those.
I think we should send Rethny through the water because if she gets stuck, she won't drown. I'll
The
Through the
opening-
water!
The opening of the stream right now is about the size of a large marble. However,
Damn it.
Rethny
Welcome to a
can
krill.
wild shape
Into a minnow.
to a very small
Become a krill.
fish.
Turn me into a shrimp.
Shrimp it up in there, man.
Not a krill. Please, not a krill.
Microscopic, man.
God.
Just don't step on me.
Amoeba.
Nobody step on Rethny. God, I lost her.
Where's my contact
as real
lens?
points
Where's
out
my
to
contact
Rethny.
Where's my
Don't walk anywhere. There's
I'm
a piece
gonna
of
start
broken glass on the
crying.
ground.
There's a piece of Rethny on the ground.
No. Yeah,
She will bite you.
I turn back to my normal self. I'm in pieces.
God, her arm's like missing. As Real like points that out to Rethny, he's gonna go over to the little cliff. About how far does it look?
It certainly extends past like 15 feet, and it has that very like strong curve to it, so you can't really see past it. But probably like maybe, well, it could be anywhere between 5 and 500, but you're more leaning into like maybe 10 more feet of climbing, or wall clinging, I guess.
Okay,
You
I'll
are a
check.
monk.
No. What do you mean by that?
I am trying to remember if at this level monks have.
I don't know if they can walk, run yet.
That's very true. I know they can't.
That'd be
vertical-
dumb as fuck.
I know they can't vertical climb. That's for sure. You guys are level 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are level 7 dungeon master.
I don't
That you
I
run the
don't- I
campaign
don't
that
know.
we were playing it.
You could have lied to me.
Actually,
No,
I think
we're 12.
we leveled us up last session. I think we're level 8.
No, it was 12.
Oh, so true. Yeah, I forgot because there's gonna be this big boss fight coming up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh joy.
Hey, I'm still level 5. Let's not.
You're level 5? What did we take on the mountain?
I'm a level 5 rogue.
Oh, hell.
This kid's gonna die, man.
Nah, we're fine.
I'm
We're
not a
gonna kill
kid.
him!
I'm an adult for a rabbit folk.
How old are you?
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Okay.
At level
But that's 15 whole years.
Okay.
at level 9.
I know.
you can move
That's
against
great.
vertical walls. But you are.
What the fuck am I turning into?
You are more dexterous than the average Persian, so if you wanted to move across this, you'd probably be the one with the most likelihood of getting to the other side.
It's yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna check that out while Rethny turns into a krill and we never see her again.
Am I really turning into a fucking grill?
That is up to you. Crawdad, like a minnow.
There is the dragon shrimp that you once saw on your way towards.
Oh my god.
Maybe a sea snail.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god, I
Is-
love those things. I remember those. Oh my
Is the
god.
dragon shrimp
You
I wanted
small
to keep it.
you gotta pick something that can swim upstream though. There's a lot of
Okay.
things that you could pick.
What if I just
and you're
turn it-
gonna
what if I just turn into a
upstream,
fucking
and you're just
fish?
gonna-
Salmon.
How's
Sam,
someone,
I
like-
turn into a fucking sardine, dude.
Oh my god, someone grab her and
That
just
might
cram her in
actually
there.
work.
Sardine Rethny?
Sardine Rethny.
As the
Flop on the
sardine
ground a
drops
little
in the
bit.
water, yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna drown.
God, I hope so.
Frankie will splash some water from his water skin on her.
I can do it.
Okay.
I saved
Ralph
her.
will pick up the sardine Rethny, walk over to the fucking hole in the wall,
And just
slowly push. I'm gonna slowly push her towards the hole and put my hand over it so she can't fall out.
I wiggle. I wiggle. I'm in.
Oh my
I put
god.
I put my hand over it until I know, until I'm I absolutely cannot
You're
feel any
blocking the
movement.
stream, and you can feel like this sort of like the part where there's no running water against your palm, and then eventually, as the wiggling of like a fishtail leaves away, you feel the water just slowly seep down your palm and down your arm as you hold it.
It's like,
I'll be back, guys.
Rethni plunges into the deep, dark creek of the mountainside, the teeny tiny hole as a sardine flaps and flounders. Asriel, you begin to move across this very tight cliff edge. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. It's one of the few moments that I'll actually say it's an acrobatics check.
I got a 14.
14? Okay. Way too loud, Groot. Chill your shit. Okay. 14. Let me check my numbers.
Let me check my
Let me
calculations.
check my calculator. You begin to scuffle across this this ledge. For you, you're a lot more confident that it would actually harm you to like clean your back or stomach to the wall and like sidestep. You instead treat it like a tightrope. Your body is small enough against the wall where you have room to sweep each of your legs forward instead of like needing to shuffle. You get about 10 feet forward where you reach that curve of the wall, and you realize that there's about 15 more feet. At this point, with another 5 feet, you begin to feel your balance sort of rock against the curve, and the rocks beneath you give out a little bit. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, hold up. D&D Beyond's being slow.
Oh no.
You all don't see this, by the way. You only hear the crumbling of rocks. At this
Oh my god, he's dead.
At this point,
I got a
you're, like,
16.
past the thing. 16.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
He's fucking dead.
You are a trained assassin, and you've found yourself on top of a wooden beam in the ceiling of a home before. A similar situation, although the wood didn't give out, you did slip. And you caught yourself with one leg, the other outstretched with your hand to counteract the balance. And you find yourself in a similar position here. A very odd sight. A shape against this ledge that should not be balancing, but you are. You breathe for a second.
Asriel, are you dead?
Not dead.
God, I wish.
Oh,
I don't.
With-
Hurry along.
Hurry along. Yeah, just hurry up. With all the strength in your calf, which is the only thing you can use to lift you up in this moment, you push up with your left foot. Steady yourself, and you continue the rest of the 10 feet. And as you make it to the other side, you see a big-ass cave entrance.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
It'd be really funny if there was a pond. Like, I could see in the far end, there's just Rethni in the pond.
As you enter, you see where you are is a sort of spiraling cavern that angles up drastically, like very strongly. And you can hear the rushing water, but the water is nowhere inside the cavern. It's behind another wall. You can just sort of like put your ear up to it, and it's right near the entrance. You can just hear the rushing water, just a thin stream right above your head. In front of you, as this cavern sort of spiraling upwards, is a stiff, like 10-foot sort of ledge that you would have to climb to continue up the path forward. Rethni,
Hello.
your tiny sardine body pops out of the stream. as you are now in some sort of... You can hear a lot of rushing water. As you reach the surface, you can see that there's a pocket of this cave where part of the cavern reaches up towards it, sort of lands at this plateau that or this flat plane that you've landed on, and then continues to spiral up. In relativity, just to be clear with everyone, Rethni is above where Azrael is. So Azrael would have to climb this ledge, then ascend up a little bit more, and would be upon the same flat area that Sardine Rethni has popped in at.
Yeah.
What would you all like to do?
What are we seeing? Is there a particular way that someone would be like to lead?
That's what you hear.
My god. I'm still a fucking fish. I think, is there anywhere like water I can see around?
Yeah,
Or
you're in
no?
sort of this cave, like, it's another pond basically, but it's way smaller than the one outside. It's sort of where rushing water falls down from the cave, then sits here, and then starts streaming out in a small pool.
So I can't go up any more water and stuff like that?
If you were maybe a salmon with extremely
my
strong abs, like Larry the
Extremely
Lobster, like
strong abs.
like Larry the
What would
Lobster
you
level.
look at- If you were to look at my body, I got the strongest abs in the fucking world.
It
Peak
is like
salmon.
it is like free falling water.
Okay, I just might just change back to normal me then, and look around. If I see Azrael, I'll be like, okay.
As you pop out again, you land sort of on this stone floor. It's my favorite noise, guys. You definitely, as you hear this, you can. Usually, druidic wild shapes do have a bit of a sound. It's a lot of crunching and like wood cracking noise. And Azrael, you can hear it above you, coming from where that sort of like upwards cavern swings around towards.
How high up is the cavern where I can hear the rushing water?
About 10 feet.
Okay, how hard would it be for me to get up there?
Not very. If you want to do it like fast, it would require a check. But if you want to do it slow, which is a minute maybe at most, you just do it because you have climbing gear, and this is a very short distance to climb.
Okay, yeah, I'll take my time. I'll climb up. I'll kind of explain the area while I'm yelling.
Pop out of the cavern entrance just to the side of the mountain, and you start yelling out towards Isaiah.
Pookie.
While people are doing stuff, I'm gonna walk up to Isaiah, who's just kind of like standing around, like, "Wow, I wish someone would tell me something." Hey, your hair's on fire. I thought I should tell you.
I appreciate your concern. As far as I'm aware, it has always been on fire.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you're not from around here, are you?
No, not at all.
I've only ever been in Rabbit Glade ever.
You've never left.
No, this is
Well-
the first time.
Does this count? I'm pretty sure I can still see it.
I'm
from
gonna
here.
say it counts.
Very well.
And he's
Can
just like
I-
staring at you.
What? Why are you
Can I hear this
here?
conversation while my head's like peeked around the corner?
Yeah, like a
Before
little semblance of an echo. Yeah.
God.
Frankly,
What?
like deepest down. Why are you here?
Do you want me to not lie to you?
I would appreciate that.
Okay. Because I hate Rabbit Glade.
That's honestly a good reason to leave. That's why I left.
There's totally more, but I hate Rabbit Glade.
Ah,
I hate being there.
Withholding, are we?
I'll omit.
Fair enough.
It's a big word.
Azrael's gonna like yell.
Yellow taught me.
Azrael's gonna yell from around the corner. You'll end up in his book, and he's gonna start explaining the cave, the cliff, and like what he's doing. Essentially, climbing up the side.
I'm too boring to be in a book. But that sounds cool. You found a cave?
Yeah, I think Rethny's up here, just kind of yelling around. Hold on, I'm gonna hold my phone away because I think I'm gonna yell unintentionally.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna get a little bit too into it. Would I have gotten up to the where I heard Rethny change back at this point?
After you call out for them, yeah, you can go and climb up at as Rethny pops out of transformation.
Oh.
Oh my God, hey.
You can tell from the orientation of the stream where the wall is thinnest of this mountain, where you can like hear it ring and hollow. Is the plan to deconstruct this wall?
That was, in fact, the plan. I was gonna.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Is this home?
Doing a
gonna
little
ask
bit of light
Rethny too.
demolition, are we?
Gonna find the thinner part.
You want me to punch this wall?
Do I need to move?
You might.
I kind of shuffle off to this, like, away from where they had found the thin point in the wall.
Azrael.
Gonna, like, knock once he gets far away enough, and they're like, alright, that's your go-ahead.
Azrael, you're like an elven stud finder. You're like scanning the wall, tracing your hand against it as you're looking for where it sort of bows inward to find the smoothest and thinnest part of the wall. And once you do, you're knocking at a few different points, find where it is absolute thinnest, and you go, and the rest of you hear that on the other side of the wall.
You guys are about to hear another thing that's about to happen.
So should we make our way around, or is there...
Maybe
No.
wait.
Hold.
Go
Hold.
ahead
Up.
and give me an attack roll, Rathna.
Just give it a second.
Give me a second. Where is my fucking... Where's my attack thing at? Oh, hold up. What do I roll?
Oh, Mikey.
You're making an unarmed strike. Go ahead and just roll a d20 and add your strength.
You're gonna punch it.
Alright.
Unless you're using like your glaive, but
Nah, I'm
since
using
it's
my
a
fucking...
double-sided glaive, it might not work because it's all slashing. There's no butt to it.
My strength.
Come on, just Darth Maul that shit,
How
bro.
strong am I?
It's just Darth
Damn it.
Maul, that shit.
Cut it open like Qui-Gon Jinn. Got this.
Hold on.
Like every time any Jedi or Sith are faced with a door, and their immediate option is to cut through it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would be doing if I had a giant plasma sword.
If I had giant mind powers too, I'd just
Would it
fucking
be-
blast the door open.
Would it be what I roll plus 4?
Yes.
Okay. 20. 30, 20.
30-20, you are 10 above
Yeah.
its AC. I will double whatever damage you do to this.
Ooh, you.
So, go ahead and roll a d6 and add your strength modifier.
Am I strength too? Okay. Oh, no. Wow. 10.
10?
Wait, no. 9.
9?
Yeah.
As rocks crack slowly open. They don't like burst out in a spray towards you guys, but like with one punch, you watch as 15 feet up where you were climbing before Fel and Frankie, this wall cracks and a fist slowly pushes out of it as this hole cracks open. Rocks fall.
That's something.
No, that's
Takes a
probably
couple kicks and a few more like just pushing rocks out of the way as you make a big enough hole that even Rethny can fit through standing up.
Frankie is in awe.
Rethny will
guess
kind of like
so.
look at everybody. Because is she like above them or
Yeah.
like can she see them?
Yeah, you're about 50.
She's like above,
okay.
arms on her hips. Hands
Yeah,
on her
she's like she's like.
Am I out of my hybrid transformation at this point?
Yes. That is
Okay.
Alright, I guess we're climbing then. Up to that little platform.
15 feet. It's pretty easy. No one has to worry about making any rolls.
Oh, are you
Oh,
sure?
good.
Yeah. As
I'll
fun
throw
as
a
it would
rope.
be.
I'll throw a rope down to Isaiah if he needs it.
In fact, I'm pretty sure Frankie could just hop that distance with enhanced leap from here and gone. Actually,
Yeah,
don't
but I
think
can
so.
only do that 3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
It's okay, I'll give you a free use for this. Boing.
That way, then I totally just jump it.
Yeah.
And I look pretty cool.
Joke's on you, Talon was lying. It's not a free use.
You know, have you ever had to do box jumps in Pete and
Yes.
Michael?
Yeah.
Have you ever done
I'm
a
like the
box
best at box jumps.
Have you ever done a box jump where you just barely overestimated your ability and you like hit it, you land, but you do the
Fall
wave arm thing backwards?
Yes.
Yes, that is exactly what Frankie does.
Oh, nice.
You-
I wave for like a comically long amount of time.
Falling for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like the Smash Bros. Like you're on the edge animation.
It's like the reverse Michael Jackson lean, but you're there for about 10 seconds until
Like way too long.
yeah, and it's like you're still going until someone's like and like picks you and drags you forward just a little bit. If they hadn't dragged you forward, you would have just been there forever.
Oh no.
Forever waving your arms.
You saved me. I say to whoever did that.
Okay, I climb up in that bitch. Time to go.
Alright. And you guys start to ascend the cavern, I assume. Unless you guys want to take a break for a picnic or something. I don't know.
Actually, we all sit down and give up.
Okay, yeah.
We all immediately give up. We all
So
decide.
now we're going to do Concordis Wrapped, where I tell you you ask me any question you want about Concordis lore, and I tell you the answers. I tell you the plot for the entire campaign. I shake your guys' hands for being a part of this adventure with me for so long,
And then we get a
ways.
certificate at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a little trophy.
Participation trophy.
We go up.
It's all you guys get, actually. You
Well, I'm
this
expecting
cavern.
trophies at the end of this.
This cavern is sort of nicely carved. Has a neat form to it, while still being, or somewhat feels natural. It's not chaotic. It's organized and smooth in a lot of places, which is odd for a cavern.
Does it remind me of the Runeset Isle caves at all?
No,
Specifically, yeah, the fucking dungeon room.
it doesn't actually. It's a little bit more old feeling. Like the tunnels in those ruins, in the Runeset Isles, had a bit of architecture feeling to it. This feels like natural, like even more
Okay.
old and naturistic than those.
Okay.
For this brief moment, this area, and the path you took below you as well, when you guys were getting up to this cavern, so far has been smooth terrain. There's no loose rocks that you worry about twisting your ankle. It is kind of a steep incline, and sometimes you feel like you have to worry about, if you somehow do trip and fall by being a klutz, you will just start comically rolling like you're rolling downstairs for about half
An
the
hour.
time it's taking. Yeah, half the time it's taking you to climb.
Rethny's up front. She's taking everyone out.
It's
You roll. Oh my god! It's a bowling ball, man!
I will cast Produce Flame and just keep it in my hand.
yeah. It brings a nice. The way these walls are, it almost sort of reflects and bounces the light further than it should go, and it's almost like this long orange. I'm assuming orange is your flame.
Yeah.
A nice orange color. As it sort of bounces and reflects down both sides. As you guys are walking, it's very much like if you've walked up a hill for a while and you start to feel like the bend of your ankle, like sort of grow tired and sore. But you still do not see the end yet. It's you're starting to realize this is going to be an exerting climb. This is going to be, if you do not take a lot of breaks and a lot of rest, if you want to push this and do it fast, it will be exhausting. So, with that, what is the plan to climb this mountain? What speed are we looking for?
Rob, how bad do you want to see your dad?
I thought that was me for a second. The person who left, I thought I left, and I got really scared.
Yeah, it's like grows everything.
I mean, shit. Rob's probably since we've started climbing, Rob has been pretty quiet. A, because my throat hurts, and B, because Rob is probably thinking about literally everything all the time. She probably at first is walking like as fast as she can, and then realizes like, this is kind of rough on my calves and glutes, and like looks back and sees the party and is like, oh, this is probably rough on everyone. So I would say that probably like the first like 10 minutes of us going, Rob is like speed running it, and then like turns and like slows down and is like, we should take this slowly. We don't know what's at the top. I don't want us to be in pain for possibly nothing.
Very well. I will be happy with that basic statement. That's I agree.
Rob's logical.
Okay, so a slower, less exhausting pace is what we're going with.
Yeah. You know, probably walking for, if this is like a 4% incline, I mean, that would be fucking insane. But if it was like that 4% incline means we're going over like 200 feet every couple of minutes, which is probably not true. So if we're like at a 1%, if this is a steep hill, let me just do that. If this is a steep fucking mountain, then we'd probably walk for 20 to 25 minutes. And then we'd all take a break, let our bodies... Yeah.
Cover reset, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rob's probably, like I said, angsty. So if we sit for too long, or if we take a break for too long, Rob will be like, we need to keep moving. But, like, I also want to be aware of the rest of the party, specifically Frankie and Isaiah. No hate to you guys, but to Rob, Rob is like, Frankie is a child, and Isaiah is a writer.
Speaking of Frankie and Isaiah, I'm gonna walking behind Isaiah. I'm kind of twiddling my fingers, and I'm gonna like reach my hand out, and I like stop, and I'm gonna think to my friend. Do you think there's some really good stuff in his book, or what? Should I take his book?
He's a writer. All of his stuff is probably mid at best. I've never known a writer.
Published author.
I don't know a writer who's actually good at writing.
Okay. Maybe he sucks. I just think.
You should totally steal it anyway.
How am I offended?
I don't.
Take my book.
your like nose twitches, you're like, someone's talking shit about me.
I sense it.
Not even someone's talking shit about Isaiah. Someone's talking shit about Isaiah's book, and I think that's what matters more.
Is Isaiah's book mid as fuck?
Isaiah's books go hard.
Go hard.
Or Isaiah's books mid as fuck.
Isaiah's
a
books go
bestseller.
hard.
He was a best-selling author in the town he comes from.
Rowan, where did you go?
I'm the best fighter in my town. Sorry, I
I
remember the
know,
avatar.
I-
From some 300-person
This
village.
like little camera view to look at the chat, and then I was just gone, and I was like, oh.
Kicked your ass.
No, that one was just me remembering the Avatar: The Last Airbender quote.
With that, you move for about 20 minutes. You take a small break. Well, you don't move for about 20. It's more like probably 18-ish minutes of travel where you find another resting point where you aren't like resting on an incline, and you go, we should stop here because we don't know the next time we'll get another one. You sit down, and at this point, the cavern is it's a little bit even more uniform than before. A little bit more feeling like some of this stuff has the semblance of architecture. There is here underground flora, creeping moss, mushrooms. What are those things called? The little spindly roots that are sort of like so thin they could be hairs.
Yes.
Yes.
Lichen.
Rock,
Like
Oh yeah, it is lichen. Yeah, lichen. Lichen. Gotta say it with a German accent.
Lichen.
Lichten.
Liechtenstein. Sorry,
Liechtenstein.
that was a lot.
And there go your German viewers.
And we're canceled.
Oh no.
Whatever will
Sorry
they
guys,
do?
I gotta leave.
No German
Oh.
boy, don't
Wah,
leave.
wah.
No German boy, don't
No.
leave the Concordis stream. Oh my god, these people are racist towards Germans.
Oh, no.
These
No,
American
no.
people
No.
are racist towards German people.
No, no.
Little German boy, don't go into that D&D stream.
This is by far not the worst thing that we've ever said. on
No,
this.
it's
No, we
not.
could talk about French people,
God.
but we're not gonna do that.
no, we
I will
can't.
erase, I will
Actually,
erase all of our French viewership within a millisecond. Anyways, I'll keep my tongue held back.
For now.
You all are resting here. Is there anything you would like to do? Any setup you'd like to have? You setting up more than just like a spot to sit?
Oh, it's like it's been 8 hours and it's sleep o'clock.
No, not
It is
necessarily.
sleep o'clock.
Oh,
It is.
It is.
It
It is
like,
rest o'clock.
Yeah, it is. You guys probably want to rest here for like maybe at the very least half an hour.
I don't remember. Did we find anything needs identifying? I don't know.
I don't believe so.
Alright. I could do that while we're resting, but if no one has anything, then I will continue writing my wonderful book. They climbed into the mountain.
Holes made by worms big enough for people. Perchance the purple worm rests here. It's home? No.
I would so desperate. It better not be here. Don't make me find another purple worm.
It'd be like a wormling. It's like too small to like be on its own. I don't know.
Not that big.
I'm gonna like sitting off by myself, start playing chopsticks in midair and like mumbling to myself.
I
Wow.
want to start. I want to start like pre-tying ropes for like climbing.
Vertical climb, gotcha.
I feel like Frankie's game completely and utterly distracts me from any attempt at me writing in my book.
There's a point where a chopstick does in fact fly into the into the spine of your book as you're writing.
Frankie, what are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just bored.
They hate you.
Frankie frowns.
What is the game that you are playing?
I'm playing chopsticks, obviously.
What is chopsticks?
They think you're stupid.
Why do you think I'm stupid?
I did not say I thought it was stupid. I asked what the game was because I didn't know.
Maybe you're... Okay, maybe you're right. It's just, So, okay, I'll teach you. And I'll kind of think back like, yellow card, shut up. So, hold out your fingers.
I hold out my fingers.
I don't know where that chopstick came from. It's not actually
It's just
a part of the game. So...
Like Frankie magically
I made it
teleported
appear.
to Panda Express. The magical Panda Express.
I like have chopsticks, I guess. Okay, and then Frankie will like hit one of your fingers with their finger. Now you have two.
I have two of.
Mhm,
What?
now it's your turn.
What do I have two of?
Chopsticks, obviously.
You reach us out with this one, and it just like pokes your face.
Ow! It like hits him in the eye.
Now you have 7.
I don't want to play this anymore with you.
You didn't explain the rules of it very well.
Frankie would like walk over and face the wall and like play chopsticks on his own.
Bro.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Bravo
I
looked over
tried.
there.
His
and
feelings.
like,
I tried to understand this poor creature.
Bravo walked
This
over to
poor
Isaiah and kind of
creature.
like pat his shoulder and be like, "It's okay. Not everyone's good at math."
Was that to me or to Isaiah?
So Isaiah,
Oh, okay.
it's okay. It's just an adding game. You literally just add based on their fingers.
That wasn't made apparent to me.
You know, you obviously are very good at writing, and that's completely fine.
I don't
everyone can be
appreciate
good
your
at
implications.
Feels like something like chuckling every few seconds every time Rob is talking because he's sitting there tying these ropes together.
It's just how it works.
Glad everyone else knew what was happening.
Over time. By the way, Frankie, you have no idea where that stick came from either. It just appeared on the book.
I'll pick it up. It's mine now.
It's yours now. So, it's just a twig. It's sort of like straight, but it's a little crooked. Over time, you guys stretch your limbs, you rest, you perchance use a very minor form of healing magic to at least numb your pain. Sort of like a Tylenol effect, you know?
Like a Tylenol.
Our calves are gonna be fucking insane when we finish this shit.
So true. I'll give everyone a bonus to athletics after this.
Gluteus
Hell yeah.
max
Proficiency in
Alright.
athletic skills. Maybe
No way.
we're all getting them today.
I'm not kidding.
We're all
If
getting our
you guys
BBLs.
survive this
Hell
mountain,
yeah.
You guys will all have proficiency in athletics after.
We're
We
good.
already have
You get
L,
nothing. You get nothing.
You get nothing.
Damn.
Nothing.
Then you weren't repping your max, and
Dude, you just get a mad BBL.
that's really
it.
more
You just get a mad BBL. It's
value
crazy.
of your character. So
Oh, wait, I might not have it. I might just make this hybrid transformation. I don't know.
I assume you're continuing on.
yeah, let's go move on.
I'm gonna walk by someone other than Isaiah this time.
You walk by me.
No, come back. You're
Okay, I'll walk by
cool.
Rethny.
By the way, Talon, I will say, I have tied these ropes so that like 2 people can be attached to them. Almost like a like you know when you like free climb, it's to have one person catch the other.
Yes.
In that kind of sense.
Gotcha. Isaiah, you have your produce flame up again?
Hell yes. I cannot see.
Forward keeps bouncing that light, but behind you it seems to dull a lot. That light that seemed to beacon down both sides only beacons ahead of you.
Odd. Like, Isaiah just thinks that it's weird, but he doesn't really do anything with it. I do have dark vision, just not
Yeah,
great.
It's still nice to have light when
Facts.
even in grayscale. This would be a pretty scary incline to just go at.
I mean, why would we be worried about light? There's nothing in here. It's just us.
It's a very bold assumption.
You don't want to trip
There
and
could
fall.
be
You don't want to
there
slip.
could be something scary in here.
There's definitely nothing scary in here.
So scary.
That's silly.
I'm in here.
I'm
Am I not scary?
every single
No,
time.
you're nice.
Oh,
Every
thank you.
Every single time Frankie says, "There's nothing in here," Fel like finds something wooden on him to just start knocking on.
You guys continue to climb. It's probably about another half hour of ascending. And eventually, you see the peaking of natural light. The end to the ascending tunnel.
Oh my god, we did it! It's over!
The peak!
The peak! Isaiah will rush forward.
As you break out into the sunlight, you land on a nice flat sort of like basin area, and you look up and there's still like 5,000 feet of climbing.
We've gone nowhere.
No, no, we have not.
That took so long, and my legs hurt so much.
That's alright. I can get it. What did you say?
It took so long and his feet hurt so much.
No. What's the next
Where do we
route,
go
Alan?
from here now?
Well, I was gonna say, how long has it been, Talon?
You guys left early in the morning.
Early.
In the morning.
It's probably about, by this time, a little bit past midday.
Damn.
Yep.
We gonna be on this mountain for days.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We could always speed up Isaiah if that's.
I feel like that would cause more harm than good, but I'm willing to try it.
What are the next pathways, Talon?
In front of you, as you sit at this sort of basin, this sort of slight bullish landing, there is more spiraling, rough terrain. It's not like linear. It's not like an exponential or linear incline. It is jagged as it dips and rises and dips and rises as it slowly ascends further up the mountain. Or you could say fuck it and vertically climb it.
We can
Vertical
always
climb,
climb.
it's not a pure vertical climb because it's inclined, right? It's kind of like how goats, goats sort of walk on vertical surfaces. The vertical surface has like the slightest incline, and a goat knows how to fucking balance on that shit. But you guys aren't goats. You're a rabbit and a fish person and a fire person and maybe a wolf and a couple.
Maybe a
wolves.
wolf.
Oh my god.
None of which know how to balance on a.
Actually, this is a great time to reveal that I'm actually a Fire Genasi Satyr hybrid.
This is a great time to reveal. I've been a goat in a gimp suit this entire time.
With a gimp suit!
A red leather gimp suit.
No fucking way, bro.
It's like that
Frankie jumps
SpongeBob
off the
episode
cliff.
where SpongeBob unzips his face and there's a gorilla.
Oh my
in it.
god.
I will hold up my 3 separate ropes, which hold 2 people. I'm like, we can climb.
Okay.
Alright. Weak
Are we doing
climbers.
that?
We would have to group up in a weak climber and a strong climber.
I think I know which one I am. Frankie, get over here.
I'll walk over to
Oh
Isaiah.
god, they're gonna fucking die. Oh my god. Isaiah, come here.
What? I will
Prepare
I'll walk over to Ezra. What do you need? I have my partner's strength.
Frankie's just following, like follow the leader.
I toss a rope to Ezra.
They're gonna catch it.
My partner's Frankie.
Either you're gonna kill that kid or that kid's gonna kill you. I don't think that pairing's a good idea.
I'll take Frankie.
Frankie walks over to Rethny.
I will toss a rope over to Bethany.
Thank you.
Does that mean I'm with you, Ezra?
Sure does.
And
Wait.
I will-
Joy.
Why do I die if I'm with the guy with the fire hair?
He might burn the rope.
He's gonna burn you to a crisp, dude. Come on.
Why would you say that?
He can't climb underneath you. And there's
Frankie will turn to
On the
Isaiah.
record, I would not do that.
You were just gonna burn me to a crisp this whole time?
Listen, I
He's still
said
mad about the
nothing of
top
sort.
six, dude. Come on.
I think back, you were right. This guy sucks.
Oh!
Friends, I
will-
do not appreciate the portrayal of myself that we're giving to this obviously
Impressionable youth.
impressionable young man.
Frankie will like cling to Rethny like mommy.
Me too.
She's so tall, dude. You gotta.
No one should
You apologize to this baby right now.
My bad.
No, I'll like grab onto Rethny.
I'm literally. It's like the Kevin Hart meme. That lady's like holding him.
Fine, Azrael. Does that mean I'm climbing first?
No.
Wouldn't you want the stronger person to hold? So I didn't.
No.
Oh,
You-
no, I am
stronger
understanding
person
now.
on top.
I am
Because
understanding. Yes.
You fall more.
I was thinking more of a
Probably.
pulley system, but we didn't have something at the top already. I understand.
Who's the strong and weak climber in Rob
In the-
and Fell's duo?
I don't know. It's just the strongest
They're
strong.
just
rock,
waiting
paper,
over
scissors,
there.
I think Rob is definitely stronger than Fel. This is 100%. I have a 10 in strength, dog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I might have
I
better.
say it's stronger than you, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I might have better acrobatics.
Yes.
Frankie's gonna look
Me
at
as
Rob and
I-
Fel, who haven't gotten near each other yet. Why are you guys weird and tense?
They're always weird and tense.
Really?
Some sort of aura
Yeah.
energy between the two of them at all times.
There's nothing.
If they get
weird
really
or
close to each
tense.
other, it gets even weirder.
They should be partners.
Yeah, we all think so.
Rob will kind of like slow blink, like
No, you have no idea, Frankie, because there was this one time, like in this camp that we set on fire.
You set everything on fire?
I didn't do it. It was actually Fell's fault.
What?
I'm gonna insight check him.
Make a persuasion or deception check.
I'm telling the truth. It was Fell's fault. Fell
I
set
know,
that shit on
I-
fire.
I don't care. Don't say which one it is.
I'm gonna
Oh.
just hand the rope
I got a
over to
7.
Rob.
8 minus 1.
The motherfucker lie!
I got a 22.
Oh, so you,
Yeah,
I-
fell 100% to that shit.
Frankie will like step away from Fel a little bit.
But it wasn't like completely under. It wasn't under his decision making at all whatsoever. It was more just like his physical body.
You know, for an author,
Mhm.
Isaiah, you have an awful way with words.
It was a joke, Ravafina.
Just like it was a joke that you were gonna set Frankie on fire.
I don't appreciate that because Frankie did believe it. And
And
there
now
was no
Frankie-
expansion. And there was no expansion on the fact that I would not actually, in fact, set the child ablaze.
Oh no.
I'm not
Pretty light up
worry.
chopsticks earlier.
Don't worry, Frankie. If you do get set on fire, I can put it out.
Oh, thanks.
Do you want to start climbing?
Person on fire in my yes, fine. I want to get up out of this.
Fucking like Fel starts tying Rob and him together. It's like fucking.
Stop tying the rope. Fucking listen to me.
The
Just,
three strong
fully
climbers who head the expedition begin to climb with their weak partners in the back.
Yep.
This is how this will go. The strong
Oh
climber
my god.
can make their check. No, that's too mean. The strong
Oh.
climber just makes a straight check. The weak climber makes the check with advantage. I'll be nice about it. Because this is like a 1,000-foot fall.
I think you should be mean if we fuck up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like if the weak climber succeeds, but the strong climber fails, the strong climber
Oh
falls.
shit!
You're
Sorry, I'm
goated.
really good
Or-
at this.
Are these just straight rolls, or are these?
That's an 18 total.
The strong. It's made with athletics. Yes.
Or acrobatics? Okay, just straight.
Yeah.
Athletics at
I'm
advantage.
wait. Am I the strong climber often?
You're with athletics. I have a +3.
With athletics, I have a +2.
Oh, so I'm the strong climber out of it. Okay.
I'm rolling with advantage, Azrael. Don't kill me.
Really, what's your athletics plus?
Is it
My
plus 2?
athletics plus.
Okay.
It's a +4 for me.
I've also got a +4.
-1.
Dirty
Okay.
20. 17 +3.
And then I also need to roll.
Yeah. The strong
Okay.
climber gets a straight roll, and then the bad climber gets a advantage.
I got a
Appreciate
dirty 20.
bad climber. Or just like secondary climber. How about that?
I got a 21.
Do you want a participation trophy?
Yes.
I can buy it from Goodwill for a discount.
You
I'll
could go
just
2
steal it.
talents, Goodwill.
Secondary
What?
climber.
I
I
never,
got a
I
15.
never lack.
Yeah, okay. We'll do it like this. The first pair, which is Azrael and Isaiah. Azrael, what'd you get?
I got a 15.
15?
I also got a 15.
Okay. Next pair, Rethny and Frankie. Rethny, what'd you get?
I got a
18.
30-20.
30-20. What'd you get, Frankie?
18.
18. Nice. Robin fell.
Dirty 20.
21.
How very wonderful for you all, as you start to ascend this climb with a great amount of stamina, a great amount of hope, and a great amount of shitting your pants at you seeing the major drop beneath your feet. Now, you won't fall 1,000 feet straight down. Don't worry. It's not like jumping off a building. There are crags and peaks and sharp edges and stuff you'll hit on your way down that might break your fall first, but
And impale us upon them.
you know, maybe if you prefer that way to go. But you ascend this climb wonderfully, assured of yourself as you all start making great progress. Even the weaker climbers are finding this a easier path to take than they first thought.
Go with it.
You must succeed this 3 times. You've done so once.
That's
Each
not
time
good.
the DC gets a little harder.
That's
So-
really not good.
I'm gonna kill myself.
However, only one person of the climbing duo has to surpass the DC. If it is only one person, though, they have to make it by a bigger margin. Anyways, that makes sense. But let's go another round. Again, the strong climber gets straight roll. The good climber, or the bad climber, gets advantage.
Whoa! I rolled
That's
another
not
17 plus 3. I'm using all of my luck. Fuck!
I got a 17 plus 4.
I rolled a 19 plus 2 for.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Thank you, Isaiah.
I fucking pass you. Fucking pleb.
Don't make it competitive. I'll grab your leg.
I will grab your leg. You little fucker fucking tugs the rope down and bro just swings, slams against the rocks.
Fucking cuts the rope as you start falling.
Dude, it's like the fucking Jack the Giant Slayer movie with, I can't remember what that guy's name is.
I'm gonna Spartan kick you off the top of this fucking mountain, Israel.
I'd like to see you fucking try.
Alright, first
Just
duo.
shit talking each other.
Isaiah and Azrael, it was a 21 and a 16. Wonderful, wonderful. There is actually an interesting point where Isaiah is keeping pace with Azrael. It's probably still smarter to have Azrael stay at the top as an anchor. But, Isaiah, you're feeling in this moment that if you really wanted to, you could overtake him. Them. Sorry.
I won't.
I can't believe I misgendered one of my own players.
Oh shit.
I won't.
Cancel my ass.
Oh,
It's over for you.
It's over for me.
I'll save that pride.
Let's save the pride.
Okay.
Wow.
You can write it that way in the book.
Yeah.
Next duo, Frankie and Rethne. It's so hard to think of your names as a duo because they're so close in endings. What'd you guys get?
I got a 17 plus 4.
Plus 4, 21.
I got a 4, but I also got a 14 for a total of 13.
13. Frankie, you're excited. You're ecstatic. You didn't think it was going to be this easy. And it is. And you're proud of yourself. You're
Damn right.
kind of getting that sort of innate Harangon happy feeling where you sort of like really want to like bounce around. And then your mind catches you and you're like, I'm on the side of a mountain. Doing that would be very dangerous. And you also hear in your head, please don't do that. That is very dangerous.
She like saw my thoughts and was like, nah.
And you feel your ankles sort of buckle as you like, oh shit, I gotta stop. And so you like stop stiffly instead of like leaning into the bounce. And you slip. And you hear sort of, it's scary because it's not a fast fall. It's a slow slip as you scramble to catch yourself. And you all hear, not like the crushing of rocks as they give out underneath. You hear like the kicking and the sliding of a slow, inclined fall. And you watch as Frankie slides down, probably what is like the equivalent of 5 feet on this incline, before catching themselves. In that instinct, Rethne as well, you jerk on the rope. As Frankie, you have to anchor yourself both on the mountain and the rope at the same time, and you're sort of like, one leg is swinging out, and you're sort of like a pendulum moving back and forth as you're like... But
No worry, babe, I got you.
You're still on there. And the strong anchor is still above you.
All my hair like stands up on end and I just go quiet.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, just almost died. I'm great.
If you do fall, I'll catch you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
It's like when those rabbits see you, like, you have like a lot of property and a rabbit sees you and it just stands there and you're like, are you gonna move? And then like 5 seconds later after it's made its decision, it bolts. Frankie, you finally like situate yourself and start climbing again. Rolv and Fel.
I got another dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's another 17.
Yes, Rob.
Uh-oh.
So excited for this.
I got a 13.
13.
Okay.
Fel, you are trying your best to examine each foothold and each handhold that will give you the greatest support in climbing this. It's less about the pure muscle form for you and more about examining your best option and moving or calculating the risk.
Mhm.
You can get to this point where you have a really shitty foothold but a really good handhold. And as you're attempting to like gingerly place yourself on that shitty foothold, you feel a jerk from the rope as Rov also begins to slip and slide down this incline. And as that happens, against your waist, that pole makes your foothold slip.
Ooh.
You both are essentially flat against the incline. Fel's hands are still in their positions. And Rov, your hand is sort of dragging against the rock, trying to find some place to stop yourself. And eventually you do, but your underside of your arm, like from your bottom palm down, sort of your forearm, is like that scraped, like rug burn, sort of like esque scraping.
Oh, we didn't shock.
You didn't chalk. And it's funny because that's the exact same place that the stream sort of like rushed down when you were popping Sardine Rethny into their hole. That part of your skin was just a little bit too soft from being moisturized, and so that's where it got scraped.
It was.
Sorry.
You do catch yourself, and there is a lot of slack in your rope, so you weren't like dangling, you weren't like putting Fel in a lot of strain. But it was enough to be scary for a moment.
Yeah, like he's like looking down, like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. He's like,
luckily, you haven't had to exert any force in your arms to keep you guys up, which is good because you're not tired yet. The biggest danger when rock climbing is probably the exhaustion, or just being really shitty at it. Final check. You guys are doing great. You're doing wonderful at this point. Maybe final check if you guys succeed this.
Bruh.
Again, advantage for the bad climbers. Straight roll for the good climbers.
No fucking way. I hate D&D Beyond, actually. Isaiah, you better carry this one, buddy.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
I'm so
no.
good. I'm so good. Natural 20. Oh, Michael got a natural 22.
Rolled
Alright,
a 19
buddy.
and a 1.
How'd you do?
Oh, so you
We're
got
lucky I got advantage. 4 and an 18 for a 20 total.
Oh, thank fucking God I had an 8. God.
I got a 23. The natural 20.
All right, buddy.
I'm excited about it, man. Fuck you.
I got 19.
19.
I got a 17.
I thought all my luck was gonna be used up. I was gonna get like a fucking 3 or some shit.
And you got a what, Rowan?
I got a 21 because I rolled a 19.
21. We'll start with the really good ones first. Fel, Rov, you guys can see a landing now as you climb. You're probably the highest up because Fel's method brings you higher, not more horizontally, right? So you can very much see, sort of actually almost beneath you, this sort of landing where more cliff reaches and there's a place where you can rest and just take a trail forward. And it'll be a nice break. And as you're moving over, you see beneath you, Rethny and Frankie are close behind. A more natural way to climb, as they were going in a more diagonal path, maybe more horizontally than up. They are ascending their way towards this landing. With Isaiah and Azriel, they seem to be having issues. They haven't slipped yet, they haven't fallen, but the path they are taking is far more horizontal than it is up, and they are just nowhere near the same height that all of you are to get to this landing. They haven't fallen yet, though.
It's not good.
Ugh.
The two groups of you, with Rav and Fel and Rethni and Frankie, you reach the edge and pull yourselves up. Isaiah and Azriel, both of you make athletic checks at straight rolls.
Oh. You motherfucker, you.
Anti-just.
No! Isaiah dies!
It's frozen. Give me just a second, please.
Take your time, take your time.
Death,
I got
die.
a 19.
19 total. Okay. What'd you get, Isaiah?
4.
Oh no! At least I didn't fuck us over.
Take that one to your grave, man.
Ascending this mountainside, Azriel, you can see the top. You see where everyone's landed, and they're sort of outreaching their hands for you. They're like beckoning you to come on, just get a little closer, and at the very least you don't have to do any more mountain climbing. They can just pull you up. You notice, and you feel like a tight slack against your waist as you look down, and Isaiah is still climbing, but he's trying to find a hold, and he just can't find one as he's stuck near the bottom.
I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't. My legs hurt so bad and they're locked in place. I can't move. Help. Someone help me.
You better move or you'll die if you don't.
I'm aware.
Oh my god.
Rob.
You think,
Someone help me.
do you think if we pull,
Rob, unhook.
I like
That's
throw
weird.
rope at Isaiah and it falls limply
Oh.
off the cliff.
Doesn't even fully-
Oh no!
Wait, do you not hold on to the other end? Do you just throw them?
No, I just don't throw it far enough because I'm really weak.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, did you just, like, throw
I start like pulling it back
the
up.
unfurling of the rope
Oh,
as
how
it
far?
like
How far is Isaiah from the top?
from look, Azriel is about 7-8 feet from the top of where you guys. Isaiah is
Hold
another
my
like,
ankles, y'all.
Azriel,
Hold me
oh, sorry,
by my
Isaiah is like
ankles.
another 10, 15 below that.
Hold me by my ankles. I'll pull them up.
Guys, that scene from
Am I-
Mulan.
I am 8 feet tall.
My legs are shaking. I'm going to fall.
I'm really thinking about cutting you loose. Stop talking so they can think.
Sorry, I'm panicking because I'm going to fall to my death.
I don't know what to do.
Everybody grab my ankles. I'm gonna pull them up.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's
I
grabbing?
grab Rethne's ankles.
Okay.
I fucking tied Rethny's
I
ankles
assume I'm right
behind
next to
the
her.
rock.
I'm so fucking dead.
Don't worry. I'm really strong.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh no.
Fuck. Okay. Talon, can I get an ankle? Can I get an angle on like where Isaiah is to like throw something to like?
I mean, maybe, but the chaos of people, like, of Rethny getting down on the ground and screaming, "Hold my ankles!" as, you know, as Frankie, who is not very strong, is holding on to both of Rethny's ankles. You know, Rav is sort of standing there, and the other two are, at this point, dangling.
Okay.
Isaiah, just know if we don't make it, I read your book. I don't like your writing style. It was kind of
How did
mediocre.
How did you read my book if it was in my room? You snuck into my room.
Other
It's
book.
true. He did read it, and he said it was shit under his breath.
Talon, can I summon my echo right underneath
Let me go.
Isaiah? So it's like if Isaiah, like I'm trying to, I'm trying to sort of like right underneath. So like I'm holding on, and if Isaiah falls, it would just hit the echo. The echo's underneath Isaiah, like pushing him up.
No, there's nothing. There's not. I've been lied to.
Wonderful
I feel
question
so
I have for you.
betrayed.
How is the echo pushing up and on the cliff at the same time?
Okay, check this out, right? Holding on with their hands. Their head. You know, like when you have like a kid and you put them on your shoulders? Boom.
Okay. Gotcha.
Guys, no, we can't.
So Rob
we can't.
Echo's head is effectively in between Isaiah's legs.
Okay.
We can't
This
keep
is
discouraging. We can't keep discouraging Isaiah. If we do, he's gonna jump. We can't do anything
He's
about
gonna
it.
jump and take
Isaiah, your book is good. I liked it.
lie to
When
him.
Rob's echo apparates underneath Isaiah, Rob's voice will come out and be like, "Climb the fuck up."
You feel the echo pushing against your feet, and it sort of helps unbuckle your knees. But there's still just not a lot of handholds to really choose from above you.
I don't know where to go. I don't know where to
Okay.
go.
I fucking booming blade throw a dagger as like a handhold. Just try to like not into Isaiah, but above him.
He's gonna kill us. He's gonna fucking.
Hit the rope and we're all gonna die.
You're an intelligent.
I'm gonna die.
Booming
I am an
blade would cause the
Rock
rocks
fall die.
to shake, which
Mhm.
may or may not make rocks fall, but certainly will make
Isaiah
Isaiah
fall.
hands fall. Imagine just as you like fucking
Oh,
let go
God.
and suddenly you're free falling.
So no making handhold with booming blade knives.
What you could do is perchance from where you are examine where Isaiah might best place his hands.
Give him callouts. I'll give him
call-outs.
callouts.
You gonna give him callouts? Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
This is not at advantage because it's
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine it's Fey, Fiend, or Undead
No, it's
origin.
rock.
It's gonna be an 18.
Okay.
It's like a 12 plus 6.
12 plus 6, 18.
I think I'm gonna still have like Rethny reaching out for them just in case they do.
Your waist is sort of like your core is the main thing that's holding you up here, not Frankie, as you know.
Yeah.
But Frankie's trying. You can feel the pulling and tugging.
You're doing great, sweetie.
With the echo beneath Isaiah and the callouts from Fel, Isaiah, you slowly make your way up. That tension releases from you, Azrael, and you can climb further up. And as you get to the top, Rethny yoinks you over and starts pulling on that rope for Isaiah. Isaiah, at this point, you can let go. You let go, and you're just being raised up by Rethny.
I go completely limp. I look dead as I come to the surface.
Oh my god.
This hoist of
My flame goes out.
I'm surprised you lasted this long.
Bold!
Frankie goes, "Oh no, we took too long.
He died.
He's
And
dead."
then quickly, I like burst
Oh,
into
he's
a ball
alive
of flame again. I hated that.
A lot of tooths came out, huh?
I had fun.
Sorry, say again.
A lot of truths came out right then, huh?
Yes, oh my gosh.
What?
You guys all read my book?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't
so
read
it.
flattered. I'm so flattered that you read my book, Ralph.
I did not read it.
I'm so flattered you read my book.
I
I'm lying.
told you when
I'm
we
lying
met.
to
I
make
read
it.
like 3 pages of one
You read my
in the
book.
library.
Fel
But I haven't
is
read
lying.
your current one.
And if anyone ever did happen to sneak a peek at a book in process, it's an editorial, okay? It changes over time.
Okay.
God, I
Okay.
hope so.
Just lay down.
Oh god, he's in shock.
Can I make like a medicine check or something to try and do my very best to get the tiny rocks out of my palm?
Yes, you may.
Awesome. Thanks.
Awesome.
Bandage my hand, maybe.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a 15.
15, just well over enough. As you begin to sort of slowly pick the bigger pieces out, you have some herbs and paste that you can sort of rub on it to clean it, and other things like that. Eventually, you sort of take a piece of cloth, really from anywhere. You have enough spare clothing that you can just wrap it.
Slay.
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 Wow,
All right, I need a moment.
this mountain journey is going so well so far.
No falling as is.
Did I get a point of exhaustion, or am I chill?
You're bordering it. If you keep
Okay.
doing some strenuous activity, you might get a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Fellas told you to lay down. Like, he is instructing you.
But what if I want to go? As I'm like laying on the ground delirious.
Well, you are in no condition to leave.
For your information, Fel, I am fine.
You want to climb
for
that one?
information, you kind of went out a second ago, so I don't think you're kind of fine.
I leap to my feet and I like pat myself off and I put a smile on my face. I'm fine.
Ooh, I'm fine though. That rush,
You locked in.
that rush
And then-
actually makes the hair on your head sort of.
I'm attempting to deceive. If
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Do I roll insight against this? Not that it probably matters. Isaiah like beats any DC that I can get.
While
I rolled
this is
16 plus 5,
happening,
21.
oh wait,
4 plus 3 equals 7.
Ooh. Very much so. You know what? The colors in his cheeks, even though his cheeks are sort of grayish, but there's a red hue, red tint. The fire that encompasses his hair is firing. For all intents and purposes, Isaiah looks raring to go.
That was difficult, but I find myself with enough energy to go again.
It's that runner's high, baby.
Are
Like,
you gonna write about it?
Sorry,
Are you gonna write about it?
right about our climb?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Are
okay.
you gonna talk about how you almost passed out?
I will talk about, yes, how the rocks were falling out beneath my hands, and I miraculously scrambled with the aid of my wonderful friends back to the
I
top.
can't wait to give your book a review and say how much you're a liar.
Resonate. My books are fiction. They're not meant to be entirely historical accounts.
The autobiography fiction is
Mm-hmm.
something.
It's an embellished story. My readers know that.
Okay, well, you're not tired. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna sit down.
Oh.
Oh. Me all you want.
Yes, you had your hand up for a while there, Fran.
oh, everyone was talking, so I was waiting my turn. While everyone is talking and Isaiah is defending his book, Frankie's like ears are gonna perk up and they're gonna just kind of investigate this new area, just like peeking through bushes and like I don't know, looking around.
Okay. Yeah, this trail up, lot more chill, guys. You've hit a nice little bit of hiker's respite as the path forward. It's rough. It's got a lot of loose rocks. It's got some rough terrain, but it's also nice. There's some mountain trees. You know when a tree grows off the side of the mountain? That's pretty cool. There's some here. We got bushes. We got more water, probably from the precipitation.
Damn.
I got there. The precipitation, there is... At this point, you're reaching sort of where clouds are forming. This isn't where, like, normal cloud cover is. It's just the fact that you're so high up, plus it's clinging against mountain walls, that sort of foggier stuff is, like, settling in. There's a lot of shade from the now beating sun, because obviously you're higher up. Less traveling of the heat rays is now kind of beating on you a little bit. You're like, oh, okay. Within the shade, you see, sort of like a whisper of a shadow, maybe a claw, some eyes, and as you push forward, you get a sort of a twinge in your head. And this is definitely a moment where you can rest. This is definitely a safer spot.
Look.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the time looking like?
You guys
We
are
were at
probably-
noon
you guys
before
are
we
probably
climbed
only-
that shit.
That was probably only like a 40-minute climb. And you've ascended
How-
probably like 150 feet.
It's kind of
Out of 7,000.
Oh,
We're gonna fucking be here for a while.
we need to travel slowly while gaining altitude. So,
Oh.
a break has been called for.
Very well. I look around. No one's injured, right? No one's taking damage.
No one's injured. A little bit of scrapes, or Rav has that sort of bandaging on their bottom of their palm and their forearm. You have a little bit of scraped knee. I don't think anyone else. No, Fran slipped a little bit. There's definitely some bruising on Fran's hips and some cuts on their I don't know what this part of the palm is called, but it's where your fingers meet your palm. It's common for
Inverse.
Would I have like paw pads or some shit?
Yes, but they're definitely like scraped up.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
No, that must be uncomfortable.
Are we planning on taking a short rest? Nice. Like for
I would prefer it.
okay. DM,
Mm-hmm.
do you mind if I play a song in the bot real quick, or maybe I just like forward one to you and you play it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll play it.
Okay.
Copyright strike.
Oh, so true.
It's okay. We don't have
should've-
these.
Yeah. Where are you?
We don't make money. So
Isaiah will sit down as everyone will begin to kind of like find their places, and he'll pull out a little pan flute and will use his Song of Rest ability.
Alright.
He plays a little song.
Is he like a shit bard or a good bard?
He's the same bard. Listen to the song.
The cricket is a paid actor. As you find this nice sort of shaded clearing. Nice peaceful moment.
Start a little fire.
Everyone, I mean, obviously no one's actual damage is taken, but thematically you roll one of your hit dice and then get to add the bonuses from the Song of Rest.
That ability actually makes short rest busted, because it basically, like, if you're a wizard or a sorcerer, it basically just doubles your hit dice.
Yeah. Pretty
oh
much.
god.
It's calm. It's serene. There's a heart sinking feeling that surrounds you. The shade of the trees creeps further around. It's not following the sun's shine anymore. The shadows on the ground. They blur together. They become an amalgamous blob against the ground. It's lost all form, all shape. You don't even think the shade is from the trees anymore. It sort of coats the ground. You guys are scared for a moment. And I would like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Let me look at an ability I have and see if I have to choose to use this before I roll or not.
I rolled a 16.
16.
Ooh. 3. 4 minus 1.
Never mind.
19.
You
Just
said saving throw, right?
Yes.
Actually, it doesn't matter. Never mind. I got a 16. They're just fucking same.
I just crit. I got a 22.
Ooh.
Who got below a 10?
Me.
That's the worst.
Who got below a 15? No? All of you feel a presence. You don't know if you're tired or exhausted from the climb, but in the shadow you see again what only Frankie saw the first time he was scouting the area. But when he saw it, he didn't even really have to acknowledge it. It sort of just escaped his brain as part of the surroundings. Claws, eyes, a face in the darkness. But you blink and it's not there. A silent feeling that disappears. And all it's accompanied by is the sound of wind. And it's gone.
I just think, like, stop doing that. I'm trying to have a good time here.
Didn't do anything. That wasn't me.
Oh. What was it?
I don't know. Just be careful. The shadows beneath you are not blurred anymore. You look down and it's the same. I mean, obviously the shadows have shifted a little further in as the sun keeps moving, but they're tree leaves. It's shade. All it took was a blink and it was gone. Short rest is over. Everyone's healed up.
What? I think I'll take my short rest even though I don't know if it gives anything to me.
I'm taking my short rest because.
Oh no, I get all my bardic inspiration back. Yep.
Yippee!
Now, do we continue to climb?
Yes.
Hell yeah, brother. We're going up that mountain today.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yes.
We're going slow on this
Well-
path, or are we speeding up?
Yeah.
It is rough terrain.
I still advise, or fellows to like advise everybody to keep connected. Just in case something happens, someone falls.
Indeed. This rough terrain, by the way, if we're going slow, it means you're moving at a quarter pace of your normal. Moving at a normal pace in rough terrain half your movement. Moving double time, you're moving normally. So what are we feeling?
We should go slow so that we can look around.
It's bad for exposition, but I suppose that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Frankie like opens his mouth and then closes it.
Anyone else have an opinion on the statement our friend just made?
How much daylight do we have left, Talon?
Probably another 6 hours.
Yeah. But we can afford to go a little slow. We don't want to move at night. Not on a mountain.
Alright. Let us start our very slow ascent. I had to think of the word. It's a decent. Bad. You move up. Now, by probably 2 hours in, only ascended probably maybe 100 feet. But it's a crawl, and while this is both sort of the calmest and shortest path, it does take up a majority of time. It is rough. It is hard to step in. But you make through it. And you don't move through it quickly, which is good, because no one twists their ankles, no one breaks a leg, no one suffers any form of accident or, what's the other word I use? Injury. Everyone is quite okay. Here, you face another very thin cliff edge that requires a side shuffle through. This one is far longer. But on the other side is a nice, easy, long incline that seems like it will take you quite a ways up in a very short amount of time, as long as you can suffer the calf pain.
Well, stick together. Stick to your groups.
And I assume it's too far for me to just like jump across.
It's about, I don't know, can you long jump 25 feet?
No,
Okay. Well, yeah, you.
I can jump 5 times. Wait, let me look. Rabbit hop. 5 times my proficiency bonus. That is 25. No, it's not. That's 15. I'm dead.
You could totally jump
I was like, holy shit.
15 feet forward and then fall the rest of the way down the mountain.
There's an image of my mind, in my mind, that of that.
I
Better not do that.
will offer this. Me and Azrael could go across together first and put pythons in the wall. And we could put a rope through those pythons, making it.
I think Frankie should go first.
Why do you think? Why?
Frankie crosses his arms and like frowns at you.
I think that Frankie is capable.
Yeah, first you try to set him on fire after yelling at him about chopsticks.
I'm not trying to kill him. I will walk over to Frankie. I put my hand on your shoulder and I look you dead in your eyes. I say, Frankie, I think you are good enough for a book.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm
On
going
me.
to use a bardic inspiration.
Oh, you do magic?
Not in like any real magical way. I'm more like I look at you, my eyes flash, and you feel inspired.
Yeah, if I feel it like magically inspired, I'm like, okay, I can do it.
You
Oh, man, I'm
you're
gonna-
like a Frankie.
Oh, no persuasion check. I just give you some magic, and you think you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm magically
Okay.
inspired, right?
Sure.
And I just think back, come on, it'll be easy. Plus, I have a secret if I fall. You know what I'm talking about.
Are we still tied together?
I will untie myself because I'm inspired, and I will go for it.
Alright.
You have a D8.
With jubilance, I will like bounce
Actually,
over.
It's actually probably smarter to be untied for this bit because I'm gonna be honest.
Is it
Yeah, it's like shoo.
Side shuffling on a thin ledge. That's not really duo activity. Frankie, you approach this cliff and you look down, and that nauseating feeling of being super high up kicks in. But the magic of inspiration sets your sight forward and across this long gap.
I just like breathe. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can totally do it. And then I like get on the ledge and I like grab on and start shuffling.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
I'm actually goated at these. I thought it was gonna be athletics again. Number so little on electronic character sheet. All right.
No.
I'm gonna roll my inspiration. What is it? What's the inspiration?
D8. Does it
Go
save you?
Well, we'll find out. So I first rolled an 8.
Okay, that's not too low.
That's pretty low.
salvageable. That's salvageable.
Yeah, but if acrobatics.
Got a 4 on my inspiration.
Okay.
So that makes it a 12 plus 6 acrobatics.
Okay.
'Cause I'm
So
super
18.
cool.
Cool, so I didn't just kill him.
Your floppy feet.
Without the inspiration, it would have been like a 14.
As you side shuffle across this ledge. There's a moment where you're like, this isn't so bad. You know, if I just lean forward, put all my weight on the wall, I'm vibing. I'm doing great. And then you look down.
Yeah, I'm like
peek,
thinking, I'm like,
you're
see, this is easy.
See, this is easy. Peek down. Oh, and that nauseating feeling comes back. And you hear in your head, you are good enough to write a book about, but it's not in a voice that you're familiar with in your head. It's
no.
the voice of Isaiah.
Oh,
And it calls back to you, and you look forward.
Oh, duh.
I was like, not another one.
Not another one.
I start taking the 8 rotten eggs out of my pack that I got from.
So-
Start smoking at me. Do I look badass as I'm doing it? Like, am I like...
There was
Or
a moment where you
not really.
paused, and everyone was like, "Oh God, this kid's gonna die." But then
As
you
it-
just continued on, and that smooth shuffle. Every step you take is confident, and people are or would be pleasantly surprised by your progress. You're over halfway. Go ahead and give me another acrobatics check. However, as you're doing it, I will describe the situation that's happening. You're facing
Alright.
against
Fire
a
him
wall.
again.
Sure, yeah. You can like call out and be like, "You can do it!"
I think it looks really bad on Isaiah if Frankie falls off right now, so he doesn't want that.
It looks really... If I fall off and I'm just like, tell my story. Crunch, 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 hitting the floor.
Tell my story!
Crunch, crunch, crunch. You killed this 15-year-old dog.
Ah.
I believe in you, Frankie. Keep going. And I'll inspire you again.
I totally keep going.
You're facing against this wall. You're starting to notice in this side of the mountain are cracks and holes. And as your face is beside it, you hear a buzzing.
Yeah.
You feel movement against your face of the mountainside walls.
Oh no. Here's my roll. 9.
Oh,
6 on the die.
Better on the die.
So 9 plus 6 is 15 plus 6, 21.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh
Are you
my
gonna attack me
fucking
with
god.
bees?
Bees!
And you realize the buzzing isn't a buzz, but it's a crawl. It's a movement of some kind. But it's
Oh no.
small, sort of larger.
Oh no.
And you put your shit into high gear, and you go like the fucking as you cross the last 10 feet of movement faster than you crossed the first 15.
I'm just like, ew, there's something on the wall! And I like scoot over.
And as you land against the other side and you sort of like skitter down and you're like, oh, I did it, you watch as 15 flying snakes shoot out of the wall.
Snakes?
Oh my god.
As they
I
all
just like
sort of
piss them all off.
As they all begin to coalesce and sort of swarm around and fly in this bubble right outside of the mountain wall, you can hear the they don't rattle, they're not rattlesnakes, but you do hear the sort of eerie screech noise that they make, and also the whipping wind of their wings as they flap and move all in this sort of like congregation, but they aren't gunning for you.
How high are they up in the air?
They are about 20 feet away from the wall. About 10 feet, probably about like 7-ish feet up from the ground you guys are standing on, but above, obviously, the empty chasm of air that is beneath them, probably hundreds of feet.
Okay. Are they within a distance that I could throw something at them?
Do not throw something at the fucking snakes.
Indeed.
The wormhole
I'm gonna throw something at the snakes.
What
Do
if
I
I
see-
speak? What if I speak?
It's
to
a
the
giant ball of fucking flying snakes that flew out of the side of the mountain.
snakes? What if I speak to the snakes?
You better start speaking before Isaiah says so.
Oh my god. Can I speak to the flying snakes?
Do you want to cast Speak with Animals?
Yes.
Alright.
No one else is doing anything. Isaiah's got a fucking plan.
Watch as Rethni's fingers lace with that magic and sort of like touching your lips. Your speech begins to slip into a more animalistic style, and you can speak in the tongue of flying serpents.
Yippee!
I believe that makes it so you're able to understand them, correct?
Yes,
Speak
I
with
can
animals.
understand that too.
Additionally, as soon as you cast that spell, you can start to hear their noises coalesce into less animalistic noise and coherent speech. It is, run, please, move, run, yes, leave, brothers, sisters, please, escape, run, move, please, as you see, like, some flying snakes ever so often are flying from the bunch to swoop towards the wall as more flying snakes sort of coalesce out. Eventually, you see as a couple of other creatures are moving out with the flying snakes. These reddish and chromatic colored tiny dragons, but they're not exactly dragons. They have scorpion stingers on their tails, and are much more reminiscent of like a... We couldn't really call... I mean, you could call them dragons. That's the... but they're not exactly dragons. They're pseudo-dragons. Some might say. But they seem to be flying in and out of these this giant flying snake ball ever so often, but not aggressively. You can't understand them, and they make much more of like a clicky, cluttery noise. They go... But it seems that the flying snakes understand and are speaking back as in, please, protect yourself, hide, protect yourself. In numbers we are stronger. Congrats, conglomerate. And they like are essentially forming this like defensive ball as they slowly drift both closer and away from this wall.
Frankie hides.
Can I get them to? Okay, I might just call out to them and be like, "Move over here. It's safer."
No, we're safe. No, can't trust. No, as they all like sort of fly closer, but then away, and the whole ball moves further away.
Bethany, you see me pull
No,
something
no,
off
I
of my
can't.
necklace.
Rethny is going to put her hand in front of Isaiah and be like, "No, they
What?
are scared of something. They're scared of something."
All right, and I'll fucking put it back in there.
So turn back to the big ball snakes and be like, "This way. Whatever it is you are scared of, we will help protect you from it."
No, can't trust anything. Can't trust the creature. Can't trust these creatures. No, can't trust.
Well, move, I guess, farther away and tell me what is it that is causing you fear.
Brother, sister, still in the wall. Brother, sister, still in the nest. Home, please come from home. Please come to us. And as the ball is again shifting closer to the wall, as some braver flying snakes are almost diving towards to like cling against the wall and dip their heads in, as some of the pseudo dragons also cling and are like clittering and clattering inside the holes, and then they dart away again, and this ball is slowly moving away and away.
Is it the pseudo dragons?
No, at first you thought so, because there was such a different creature and it came so much later, but it seems like they have an ally ship.
Okay. What if I went to the hole and helped?
Do you want to climb about like 5 feet closer to the ledge and then, or closer into the ledge and try to help? Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to help.
This will be much easier acrobatic check since you're not going so far. Give me an acrobatics check.
Ready? Holy shit. Thing went away. I mean, where am I? Acrobatics. I got a 16.
16. Very good. You cling to the wall and you're so confident in some of the holes and parts that you use them to keep a handle on whilst you're searching these other ones. In some of these holes, there are teeny tiny cracks that seem to sort of like branch off into other holes, but the bigger holes you can sort of see they go far in, but you do see in some of the even larger holes that there are like these sort of flaccid flying snakes and in a dull look in their eyes. They're most certainly dead. And one just gets dragged backwards further down.
Oh no. Are there any that I can see that are alive?
There's a few, that seem to have like injured wings and stuff like that.
Oh my god. Can I reach in there and grab them?
Yeah. In the bigger holes especially, you can like just fit your arm, and at some points you think you're gonna get stuck. And because of your dry skin, you do, like, when you're pulling them out, do scrape your arm. I will say if you want to help, you will take 4 points of damage as you're helping out these snakes. Okay.
I'll just put them around my neck as like a kind of like, but I'm getting them out of here.
Yeah. You help out about probably like 10 of these flying snakes and like probably 2 or 3 pseudo dragons, as you have all these creatures like clinging onto you for dear life. But that's all that you can really see. And you watch as the flying snakes get closer, and like some even like fly and land on your shoulder and are like checking on their brothers and sisters, and like the pseudo dragons as well, as you hear clittering and clacking, and also the speech of hurt, help, and like all these different words. But the flying snakes aren't scared of you.
Okay.
Seemingly. And eventually you think you get all of them. And you go back onto the safe ground beneath you. And the rest of the flying snakes sort of like fly over and like cling to the floor and the walls. And you guys just watch as this blanket of green and like speckles of reds and blues of the pseudo dragons and stuff like that are like sort of. Have you ever seen? God, what is it? There's like an animal that when they like congregate together and they like sort of coat the streets or walls, all you can see is them. And it's like a really weird visual effect because it's only their like sort of moving, shifting wings.
Oh.
Is it cicadas?
It might be cicadas, but basically you don't see the ground or wall. All you see is snake or pseudo dragon, because there's like hundreds of them.
Oh my goodness. There was something else on the walls. It was killing them.
A lot of the injured ones sort of crawl down you and like crawl towards their brethren, and they sort of form this like circle-ish formation, and then start to like pile on top of each other. And one pseudo dragon is like off the pile, circling it, and then there's one flying snake that's like almost taking like the head of the pile as like the one leader, I guess.
What the fuck is happening?
It seems so fucking weird to everybody else, so this is really normal to Rethny.
Definitely.
This is so normal for her.
Are the snakes going to let us cross or not?
I don't think it was the snakes that would not let us cross. They're friendly. There's something else in the walls.
Has shit stopped like pouring out of the hole in the wall? Okay. They're not going to attack us if we attempt to get across, correct?
No, they were just worried about their brothers and sisters inside the walls.
Alright, I'm very sorry for that. I'm going to just start moving,
Hook that pearl
moseying
back
my way
on.
across. Yep, work that little orange pearl back on. I was about to do some skeet shooting, bros.
No,
Oh my god.
Fucking fireball, kill 80 snakes.
If you're about to
Destroys the
go,
tight cliff path that they have to climb over.
if you're about to like get on like the ledge and start going, Rethny's gonna kind of like grab your arm and be like, "Watch out for the hole that they came out of. I'm not sure if that thing is still there."
I think I'm actually going to take a peek, but for research purposes.
For research purposes.
And he'll make his way across to
Phil's
the
just
hole.
Phil's just looking at this dude like he's gonna.
No, I'm goaded.
He's goated.
Right.
The songs.
Is the pile of snakes? Are they like trying to like heal each other, or can I like heal the injured ones?
Yeah, you can spend some time administering some first aid. Yeah, let's see.
I'm pulling up the map of the inside of the mountain.
Literally, dude. The intricate network. Holes and tunnels.
The mines of Moria that exist within these walls.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. If you're only going to the big hole, again, it's a lower DC than the other.
Acrobatics. I'm only going to the big hole for right now.
Yeah.
I don't have shit I can add to this. This is just a straight acrobatics roll for me. Oh, that's not good. That's a 4 plus 4, 4 and 8.
You sort of sides shuffle towards this hole. You grab into some of them and you peer in. And let's see. You look into this hole, and it's just darkness for a second. Do you light your magic flame and
If I can, what could I do? I think produce flames is probably my best shot. Yeah.
You produce this flame, and you can see as the light stretches inward. You see sort of these floating, shadowy objects as they slowly come into view, and you notice their bones. They are snake bones, floating snake bones. As you see, pushing past that, these sort of like scrangly hands that have like nails that are a little bit sharper than normal and a little bit longer. This guy's nail tech is crazy. As the hand lays flat against the tunnel, and the head sort of like scoots past, and the other hand is like moving the bones slowly. You see these long, like sharp ears sort of like dragging across the stone, and this blank white eye. Short, stubby nose, long chin with a tuft of hair that pulls lower and sort of curls at the end, and this big cranium, this fucking elongated, like, football-looking ass bald head.
Oh my god.
As this creature comes to view, where have they gone?
None of your fucking business.
Only you hear this.
I don't say anything.
Who are you?
I
Not
don't
a
know.
I put out my light.
I still see you, but you can't see me now. Let's see.
I'm skittering away from the hole. I'm skittering away
Which
from the
way?
hole. Across. I'm not
Across,
turning back
you're
around.
going, yeah,
I ain't no
I
bitch.
just had to check. You slip and do hit your knee against one of the sides, but your hand is still hooked. So I had to get the 8 in somewhere, but I wanted that. Your leg is dangling off the edge, but your hand is still in those holes.
Oh, I'm stuck in the hole
No,
where
you're like using it to hang on, or else you would fall.
Okay, so the option is fall to my death or keep my hand in the hole where that creepy ass snake shit
and
was.
start pulling
Okay,
yourself
cool.
up slowly, and you even, in fact,
Oh my
feel
God.
like a little brush against your finger.
No, I don't.
A little,
No, I
a little,
don't.
a little like.
I say it's like I don't feel that. I don't feel that right now.
You're just gonna feel like a tongue, like your finger.
A little like.
Ew.
Oh my god! And that little. Holy shit!
Oh my
If Rethny sees that shit, she's punching the fucking wall, bro.
Feels like having a snack watching this all happen.
No, I attempt to cross. Weird fucking gross huge cranium snake lady stared at me.
Huge cranium.
A huge
Oh my God.
football cranium, bro. You can start pulling yourself up, but you do see sort of like those floating bones. You guys watch as this floating bone snake
don't.
sort of like floats out and goes down a little bit towards your face, Isaiah. And it's just sort of like moving around your body. It's not like trying to interfere at all. But you hear coming from the tunnel.
No.
Ashamed to fall. So I guess I can have pancakes for breakfast.
I'm holding on to this. I look at this fucking crazy snake in front of me. My like tongue turns black, and I look at it and I go, "Run!" I cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level.
Okay.
As a Wisdom saving throw, I am going to use a Bardic Inspiration to make it a Charisma saving throw, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, these snake bones are Dissonant Whispered pretty hard.
Slay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, 3rd level. Dissonant Whispers is 5d6. Okay, that wasn't great. 14 psychic damage.
These bones rattle and crack as they fall down far past your vision down the mountainside. And you feel that finger that's touching your other hand just move. My bones.
I'm scrambling. I'm trying to go so fast, so far
Scram!
away.
Scram! Yeah, go ahead. Actually, I think adrenaline's kicking in. I think I've tortured you enough. I think you get
No,
to the
maybe
other...
roll some more.
You want to
Maybe.
roll some more?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me
Do
an
it to
acrobatics
me.
check.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
god, this is your death. There is no one to save you when you fall.
Don't worry, it's a natural one. If it's a natural one, he's got some stuff.
Yeah.
It's a 13.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
DC would have been like harder if you had like done this in one go, but you kind of had a nice reprieve holding on to your dear life as a creepy finger.
That's, yeah, super nice.
For sure.
You get up and you go, fuck this, and you scooch along and you're near the edge as you just see the hand pop out of the hole and a head. Dude, this head is fucking big. Like the forehead is normal. And then as it keeps going, it gets more veiny and like enlarged until essentially as its head pops out, it makes a thump noise. And you see these like hooked wings come out with it, and they're like transparent against the light. It's like veiny and you can see it. And you see this figure, why come back? And it looks
Ew!
and
Yeah, that's it. Kill it. Kill
turns
it.
its head towards the rest of the group. More.
It sees a fireball thrown at it.
Rethny will look at it and fucking hiss.
Yeah,
There's-
this fireball is going directly for its cranium. Give me an attack roll.
There's four. And then just
No hesitation. Everyone needs to kill that thing.
I shall post in chat what you guys are seeing.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
What kind of awful creature are you putting?
No.
Oh my god. Okay. I had no idea what
It is-
this thing was, but yes, I have seen this picture before. That is terrifying.
have I?
That
So
thing is
I've already,
close to licking your fingers.
I've already thrown it. It's a 21 to hit.
Okay. Do your damage.
I'd say we're at 2d10 now. Whoa! 17.
17 points of damage. As this flame just scatters across its skull, it like leans back as you hear the squish of its like cranium pressing against the wall, but it doesn't seem to like yelp in pain. It just moves back and its skull reforms, and it just goes, "Why?" And there's like this giant scorch mark on its face. That was rude.
Kill it! Kill
I
it!
don't like my food overcooked. I like it nice and raw.
It's trying to eat
And
us.
it
Someone kill it!
starts coming out of the hole.
eat this motherfucker. I like it raw too, bitch. Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
So
No, you guys can't. No, you guys can't
That is
twist,
misogynistic.
twist her words. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Christ, dude.
This is against feminism. As soon as a hot woman says it, then it's
They
turned
were
sexual.
completely different statements.
It was not completely different statements.
The only
They
thing
both
that-
said, I like it raw, and it was only funny when Rethney said it. So
The
now,
previous statement was, I like my food.
See Daisy. Anyway, I think Rethny should be allowed to say that. Actually,
So true.
She can, like, live your life, girl. I ain't shaming you.
He has eaten people before.
This creature
so
let me
starts
at
to-
it.
starts flying in the air. Who's closest to the ledge?
Probably me.
Of the three over here. Probably not Rob, because Rob's pissing.
Not me.
It's
Not
probably
Fel-
me
Rethny?
because I'm with the snakes. Yeah.
Azriel
I
is
just-
probably like another person, probably behind Rethny around.
Probably beside Fel, honestly.
Beside Fel. Okay.
He
You guys
was-
watch.
I was eating like a snack, laughing at Isaiah from
As-
across the.
Its lips like curl up and like tuck underneath itself as it bares its fangs. And it flies towards you at immense speed. It's going for your face, Rethny.
Oh, it's gonna have a hard time then.
It clings to your body and just starts like clawing at you. It's gonna make a couple attacks. I don't think that one's going to hit. Nope, a 9's definitely not going to hit. Well, fuck.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Dirty 20 might, though. As it misses with its claws on you, it goes, "Ah!" and it bares its fangs as it bites against your collarbone, and you can feel it sink in, and it's trying to, like, crack off part of your collarbone and take it with it.
Oh, fuck that. I'm about to yoink its collarbone, too.
When can I cast another spell?
This action will happen, and then everyone will get a chance to retaliate.
Cool.
You take, Rethne, you take...
22,000 points of damage.
Oh, sick. Okay, there's an additional bonus to it. Okay. I love this piano that's playing in the background. You take 14 points of psychic damage.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm not really feeling this song. Let's change up the pace a little bit.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that was the creature talking, not me. I'm a little too into it. Like, I'm in a little bit too much into its mannerisms. Actually, no, fuck it. You guys all do start hearing music. As this thing is like...
It just starts playing beats.
Why is boss music playing?
This creature is projecting music into your brains.
It's projecting.
It's projecting its problems on you guys.
I can really tell.
Rav, back from your piss. Listen, I'm just saying what you said last time. IP.
I did. I was like IP, and then I made it to the bathroom, and it was so much more than that.
This is a whole continental. What's the when boats go around the world?
I don't know, but it felt like my
Voyage.
tectonic plates were shifting.
Holy shit.
I think it's circumnavigate.
I felt like Amelia Earhart. I was lost, dude.
The coconut crabs game.
Oh god. Wait, I'm being fucking attacked right now.
Yeah. If you look in the chat, you see the creature that popped out of the hole that seemed to be chasing.
How big is he?
He's about a little bit. He's like.
Is
He's
he
like
3
half.
feet, or is he like 10?
He'd be probably about like 3 feet tall.
I'm about to rip its fucking arm off.
Whoa, chill. It's just.
It's biting my collarbone.
Insults at it.
Oh, you guys are fighting it?
Yeah.
Yes, it attacked me.
Look at it, Rowan.
He looks like he has a very large head.
Yes,
And
I
feel
described it
like-
as a football cranium.
Yeah, so I feel like he's probably like Megamind. He's just always been treated like the
Okay.
villain. He doesn't know how to not be the villain.
It wants my bones. It said it wants my bones.
Did you talk to him about that?
I said, fuck no, you're not having my bones.
And reason with him rather than just attack him and diminish his
I have
needs?
not touched that creature.
It has
it was-
touched Isaiah. It was caressing his fingers.
Oh.
It was Phil who threw a fireball.
Oh, it was non-consensual.
Oh. Well,
Aw.
did you help that? Or you, like,
It was the
listen,
creature that was eating the
these are
snakes.
cool.
Do anything. I was hanging off of a cliff.
You know, no hate to the snakes. But everybody
Oh.
gotta eat.
Everybody got eat.
Okay, I'm about to eat it, so
Yeah, everyone
I
can
would
get
think
a
leathery.
thing off on it. First, Rathny, of course, because it is biting basically almost on your tit. At this point, it's like your upper chest.
Damn.
No way,
It's on your upper
dog.
chest, but it's a little too like close for comfort.
What I say? What I say about this motherfucker?
Oh my god, this thing is a fucking creep.
Like it's significantly less than.
Yeah. This thing is
Now.
gross.
Is it being gross? Like actually?
No, it's just way too close to your tit for comfort. With its sharp teeth.
I don't like how you say tit. Like you say it.
I also-
aggressively.
Because it's an aggressive creature right now, dude. It's aggressively.
It's the boot
Sorry, I'm sorry.
tits.
Sorry.
Sorry, would you prefer I replace it with bahongadonks? Like, I don't know.
Okay. Alright. I like
Yes.
big because
I also like Bahaka
Water balloons, because I guess that works with Rathny.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
Don't objectify Rethny.
Whoa.
Don't objectify Rethny.
Hey, the rest of the party objectified her first.
Not me.
I
My
did.
bad. I did.
I was
I
pissing.
did
I
do
didn't
that.
have
I
time.
did do that.
I didn't. I was pissing. I didn't have time to
I think
objectify
I
Rethny.
definitely.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Everyone insinuated that Rathny wanted it wrong, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Hello, I was the only person to comment on how
Michael
that
wasn't
was
offended,
crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Beat the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this.
I automatically do what Rethny meant. Dog.
I'm literally about to grab it by its fucking wing and beat it against the ground.
Roman.
Go ahead and make, I believe, 2 attack rolls. You can rage too if you wish before this.
Oh, I'm about to.
Every forefather of Rathny is also offended by this creature and decides to come out and beat this thing's ass as well.
Yeah, it's fucking better. What the fuck? Is it just a regular? Where's mine? Is it just a regular roll
Yes.
again? Okay. Bum bum bum. 20.
20 hits. The excitement in killing this creature is exactly what I wanted. So I believe your damage is a... Let me look. I believe it should be... If you're doing it with your unarmed strike, 5, technically 7, if you're raging.
Mhm.
And then if you're doing it with your glaive, it'll be a 1d10 plus 6.
I think I'm just fucking raging and just grabbing this thing and beating it to the ground.
Alright, so you're dealing
I'm like,
7
you know,
damage.
like when somebody grabs somebody and they just start, like, you know, like how the Hulk
Yeah,
grabs
Loki.
Thor and
Or
starts.
Thor, yeah.
It's either Loki or Thor that he starts like swinging around. That's exactly
Yeah.
what she's fucking. That's exactly what he's fucking doing to this thing.
You slam this creature against the ground, and it just flattens. Like its wings sprawl out completely flat. Its brain crunches against the floor, and its body that's already gaunt is just completely like slammed against, and it just goes, "Ow." And then it slowly raises its head, and its fucking cranium brain like unfurls like those inflatable tubes that once like air gets pushed, it just reinflates.
Oh my god.
And its eyes pop, and it's like, ow. You may make another attack roll if you would like for your second attack.
Six. 4 eyes. What should I do to this thing?
So many options.
I feel like it unfurling and like going ow is going to annoy me. So I'm gonna stomp it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that.
I rolled a 13.
13. You slam your foot against this thing's chest, and you can hear an audible like crack. As your foot leaves, its sternum is just compressed in, and it doesn't pop out again. It's just like, I can't breathe anymore.
That's your fault.
Azriel, Fel, Rav, you guys get your sort of next chance on this thing. If you would like one.
Its skin is a texture issue for me.
It's skin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so fair.
It's like old people.
Yeah.
Like, love old people, but their skin is really hard.
Is it like laying on the ground after getting stomped on?
Dude, its
Yeah.
brain like almost looks like a ball sack, and it's so uncomfortable.
You gotta remember, there's a really angry fish person standing over it.
I'm just gonna go over there and stab it with my fucking sword, man.
Great, yeah.
Right? Okay, this may be a little out there. Can I take my shield, right?
Uh-huh.
And then fucking WWE with my,
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know what to like roll attack wise for that because I don't think that's.
It would be an improvised weapon, so it's sort of same as unarmed strike. You roll.
I'm deciding if that's something I actually want to do. I just thought about it and thought that'd be funny, and so I'd ask. But realistic, huh?
That shit's hilarious. You should do it.
So funny.
Yeah.
Like imagine
Isaiah
Rob-
would be very happy.
Isaiah runs up with their shield and just falls over like funny as fuck on his head, but his brain.
If you want to do that, go ahead and roll a d20 and then add your strength.
Okay.
Fel, you can go ahead and stab it.
18 to hit, 13 plus 5.
Hits.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Oh, never mind.
Oop.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna booming blade this, or can I booming blade this now?
No.
No, I would have to do it before. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled an 18. I don't know what to add to the.
It would
to
be
the
your
D20.
strength, but 18 hits it without any
8 points of magical piercing.
And
8
then
points of magical piercing.
and then your mama.
And then your mama, and then your improvised strike would be a d4 plus your strength. And is the shield the better shield, or is it just a normal one?
It takes on a whole different shield than just a body slam.
There was a better shield that I remember you guys got from the Runeset Isle place. I just can't remember if that was one of the shields that you.
I think I have the shield +1. That's the one that I still have.
You would have found it.
Oh,
Solibar was
I'm
not.
sorry.
Solibar was not concerned with a +1 shield. He was more concerned about your guys' like.
Okay, so I still get to
Well,
keep my
then-
Runeset Isle shield.
Didn't Rav get the +1 shield from the estate?
There could have been another +1 shield. I don't know. I don't remember.
So but it's okay that I have a +1 shield.
Yeah.
It's not
Either way, I don't.
not a big
Does
ass.
that add +1 to damage? Is it plus?
It was. That's why I was asking.
Hell yeah.
So it'd
So
be
it's
a
a-
d4 plus your strength +1.
Okay. Okay, it's a 3
That's its spine, actually.
plus. So it's a 6.
6 total?
6. It's bludgeoning damage, right?
Yeah. Magical bludgeoning,
Yeah.
because it's a magic shield. As soon as Ruthy's done stomping on this thing, immediately Fel just kind of darts behind and goes, "Chick." And Rav goes, boom!
Yeah, you know, like when they like tap their elbow and then they
Yeah.
jump over, like yeah.
Oh my
little
God.
tap on the shield top where like the sort of like
Yeah.
round bit is, and you go, boom!
Hmm.
And then Azriel, what is something that you do?
I'm gonna use my fucking dagger of venom on it.
Wonderful.
So we're sure this guy is like a creep. Like we're supposed to be beating him up, right? Because if we're not,
I am 100. Isaiah's 100% sure that this thing
1000%.
needs to die.
okay, good. Because if not, like we're kind of really big assholes right now.
I mean, it was eating like flying snakes, man.
It was totally eating all of the flying snakes.
Are
Which
they
we
are
definitely-
our friends?
Yeah, they're our friends.
They didn't attack us, at least.
They're Rethny's friends.
None of the flying snakes caressed my finger without my consent.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
14 hits.
Oh my god, it froze. 12 damage.
That's another stab. Goes in and out of this thing. On the other side are two wonderful, really good climbers. Isaiah and Fran. What would you like to do?
Brian, do you want to go first, or do you? If you let me go first, I'll give you bardic inspiration.
No, yeah, you go first. I was gonna.
Alright.
You got to the other side, and Fran is gone.
So, Lamau?
Yeah.
Okay. I just turn around, look at the thing, and I say, "Eat shit, you fucking bulbous-headed freak!" And I chuck a rotten egg at it as I cast Vicious Mockery.
That's so funny.
Wow, oh my god.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
So
yeah.
now it smells bad.
Oh, we have to smell the egg.
If it saves me, someone would be really sad.
No, it didn't save.
What? Oh, wait.
I
what
rolled
did
a
it
natural
do?
20.
Lamau?
Oh, well, at least it's on a wisdom save and not like
What?
on...
Do I still have the scroll of silvery
The
bulbs?
rotten egg still hits him, but it doesn't
Is how-
do any damage.
How funny would it be to fucking silvery barbs?
It's
I don't think I
useless
have it anymore.
Barbs. That'd be crazy.
Do I still
The
have
fucking
it? I
rotten
think I
egg slams on it like the dome, like the peak dome part of its skull, and just like slowly like falls down. It's the slope of its face, and it just goes. I don't like eggs.
Oh,
And
dude, it probably smells fucking horrible to Phil with the with
So gross.
Don't worry, this thing has no smell at all.
Phil has fucking keen
The-
smelling, dude.
Megamind can't smell.
No, this thing does not smell at all.
The egg doesn't smell.
I mean, yeah, you get a whiff of rotten egg. You get a whiff of like
I'm
stank.
sorry, the way you just took your breath and just sat there in silence, I really thought that you were about to yell at me. Like I saw, I felt it coming. I was like, "Oh my god, Talon thinks that I'm the dumbest person alive." You were like,
For our viewers at home, Talon does normally and regularly yell at
Holy
Rowan.
shit,
This is not- this is
entire
"That's not
slander.
true. That's not true."
This entire session
not
is people gaslighting each other, whether it's characters to characters or players to audience.
Not
This-
anymore.
So the egg doesn't smell that bad,
The egg hasn't reached your nose yet, but yes, it stank as shit.
but the
Well, we played
imp
it.
thing.
But
can't smell
the
it.
creature does not smell at all.
Well, what the hell? Does he need some allergy mechanisms, Izal?
Look around
No,
for
he can
Frank.
smell you guys. Fel gets no scent or whiff off this thing. None at all. Not even from like a normal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The creature does not have a scent.
Yes.
I
yes,
understand.
yes. It can smell the egg, don't worry.
That's what I thought you were saying. I
Okay,
thought you meant
yeah.
he
No,
can't
the
smell. I was like,
the disgusting contents of the egg reaches down by its nose. It goes fucking launches a projectile vomit off the edge, and it's like I had it here. You
Like
all
a full-
suck. And it
like a
fucking
full
starts
flying
to take
snake.
off as its fucking flight just kicks in, and it starts flying towards the hole. 3 people, or no, all 4 of you on that side, Azriel, Fel, Ravafina, and Rethny, you all get attacks of opportunity on it.
Can I sneak attack this one?
This fucking reeks. No, because no one is in the Well, actually, yes, because someone's in an adjacent square when you hit. If you hit.
So do we have to kill him?
I mean, you can.
Or like if he
You can-
leaves, is it gonna be like fine? Like he doesn't seem like he's all that scary.
16 plus 5.
Maybe he has a big brother though.
When he hits.
Or a big or a big
I'm
sibling. Let me just say
I'm
that.
killing him. I'm fucking killing him right
Is
now.
it better for that thing to go back and tell the big sibling that we beat the shit out of it?
They stomped on
Oh,
me.
fuck
They suplexed me.
They suplex me.
That was the terminology. That's the only like wrestling term I know.
They fucking took a chair from the audience and fucking hit the back of my head with it.
That is 11 points
I mean-
of magical piercing.
Okay.
If Fel is trying to, if Rob says that Fel is trying to like get this,
Fel-
Yeah.
Phil's trying to get this bitch.
I guess Rob will try and grapple it.
Okay.
So maybe if it has really strong fight, it might just be Rob hanging on to the
That'd be so funny. You fucking
Please
get
don't
dragged
do
off the
that.
cliff by this thing, and you're like tangling down the mountain as this creepy ass creature is just like, "Oh, get off me! Get off me!"
Okay,
Hopefully,
let me
hopefully this thing just dies.
hold on,
Just
let me
gets
read my
killed.
thing picture. Is it right on the thing?
You have my thing right now. They might
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try and grapple it for everybody else.
You're gonna say
This is-
harassment of the female gender makes me
That's-
sick.
That's a 21.
That was a what?
21.
21.
Yeah.
This fucking blows. You grabbing with your arms?
Oh no, I'm grabbing with the
With
whip.
Yeah, okay. You fucking take out the whip. What part of this creature do you wrap it around?
Fucking grab its wings, dog. Grab its wings.
I guess that. Well.
Do its head. It would be funnier.
Oh my god, that's so gross. That's just gonna rupture
It's gonna rub my
like a
brain.
stick.
I don't want the egg touching my nice. I don't want the raw egg.
Oh,
touching
yeah,
my-
but with the egg, yeah.
pH is too high.
The soil is too
I think I might die.
Yeah, I'll aim either for like its bottom, like little.
It's hind. It's hindy.
It's no. I was gonna say the bottom of its leg, but then I saw
the
its
toes. Yeah.
Those were really
Sounds pretty good. I think your
I don't-
best bet is the wings. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I think that's also. I think I'll try and like grab around the.
Could you imagine you wrap around its fucking wings and just face plants and dies?
So you go for the top of the wings.
Yeah.
We'll resolve that because your whip will go further. So we'll resolve that after Azrael and Rethny's attacks.
Okay.
Lasso an already dead
Wishy.
creature.
God.
Azrael, you hit him with the dagger again.
Yep.
Go ahead and give it to me.
I rolled a 28.
That,
Shit.
for sure. This bitch's
Uh,
DC is 14.
Was that a natural 20? Or was that like a 19?
Hold up, I gotta see.
19.
A 19.
Yep. And then I rolled 12 for damage.
Oh, yeah, damn. Okay. Yep, this thing's looking great. Redney, you punching it?
Yeah.
Where you punching it as it's flying away? You going for that Achilles heel? Just cripple its fucking.
Whoa.
What if I grabbed it and just broke its wings?
So you're gonna break its wings,
Break
but I'm
the-
gonna fucking
punch the
grapple
wing-
that?
Fucking break a wing, like hit a wing, it shatters, and then it goes ah, and as it's turning midair, it just gets fucking like.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and attack that wing.
God damn it! Google keeps reloading.
Isaiah, there may be a
My
whole
dice were.
picture about this guy.
Better be a whole
There's going to be a whole chapter
15.
about this guy.
Had this fight.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the great and terrible like devil versus all of
fucking
us.
Isaiah's like, oh yes, it asked me riddles as I was crossing the fucking
Yeah,
short edge,
Yeah.
and then after it lost, it got bitter and gross.
it's how me and our party killed a Baylor on the
It literally
side of this
attacked
mountain.
me.
It
My
literally-
that is-
my
that's a
collarbone is
Baylor.
fucking bleeding, bro.
That is definitely a Baylor.
How much
He's
damage?
bleeding. We need to.
How much? What do I roll for damage again?
Oh, sorry, it'd be 7 because you're unarmed strike. My bad. Yeah, you
Ow.
punch this thing's wing, and obviously it's made more of cartilage than bone, but doesn't prevent the sound of snapping as this wing just like crumples under the force of a strike. And as it's like one wing is like guiding itself, it's like, ow! And the whip just, as it unfurls and wraps around the hook of the other one, this thing spins in the air, descends downwards, and you guys just hear a thud as it fucking slams against the
Can you
cliff
make
below
the
you.
sound for it all really quick with this? Is it kind of wet sounding, or is it like very structurally solid? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch dead, bro.
You bring your whip up, and it's like not coming loose, and you're like,
Oh, so I gotta drag up the guy.
and you drag it up, and it's like limp body. God. When people go downstairs and it's an animation and they don't abide by physics and they like perfectly zigzag down, this body like perfectly rounds the corner in such a straight edge way that it's like disturbing as like you bring it up and it's face up and it just goes.
Oh, Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
Psych, I wasn't even real, bitch! And then it puffs away.
Wait, does it really
What did
do
he
that?
what did he say?
It says,
Like I wasn't even real, bitch, and
puffs
poofed away. Are you for real right now?
Yeah. It like leaves behind this dust that is in the shape of a middle finger.
I cross the cliff. I like no there's Phil doesn't say a fucking word. He just immediately goes over and starts shimmying over it.
Is the egg still there in the dust?
Oh my
No,
God.
egg yolk actually.
It
You
was
look
thinking- it was
over and
thinking
you
with-
see that the egg yolk is where it landed on the ground instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I just-
Ralph will turn to Isaiah and instead of just like.
We killed
So.
it, right?
Just say yes.
No, oh no,
Just-
no.
Do I not have a bite mark
think-
anymore?
No,
I believe
yeah, you don't.
We
It
all
was all
just
psychic
experienced.
in your head.
We all
Yeah.
just experienced group hallucination. Actually,
It's
there's some gas in this
It's- yes.
fucking cave.
it's the altitude. It's just
Oh no,
the
we're not
fucking-
in this. We're not in the cave anymore. We're out.
There's
We're on the
oxygen
outside.
deprivation.
Or the snake's real?
The snakes are real.
Okay.
It's just oxygen
And
deprivation.
they're like, I mean, you still have to speak with animals.
Are they pleased?
Did you see that shit too?
the one on top is like acting as a figurehead for the rest of the snakes? Thank you so much. However, our family is dead. The blood is real.
Oh. Was that what attacked you?
Yes.
So it actually did all that damage then.
Two. There was two.
There was two?
There was two.
Well, I'm going to find those real fucking bodies and I'm going to kill them.
We shall find a new home now. It looks to the sunset, or not the sunset. It's not setting now, but the sun is getting lower, and they look to it. Thank you for everything. Good luck.
Oh my god.
And they unfurl and fly away as the pseudo dragons sort of clitter and clatter their tongues.
Cannot look at me like that ever again. I will die.
Dude, it's just my family is gone.
Shut the fuck up.
Not real.
It sounded
really sad and like moment right now. Come on.
It was straight out of Monty Python and the Holy Grail, dude.
Wait, none of us know what it's saying aside from fucking Rethney is what's really
no
good.
one-
Rethney looks
So I
fucking
couldn't
devastated too.
God. The fucking hissing, dude. That's really getting me. Just.
Everyone's fine, and Rethny just looks so distraught.
So sad.
That's what I choose to believe it looks like.
So true. Some even look like this as well. They all just look like dumb fucking little creatures.
They're baby. I love them. I would protect them with my whole fucking being, bro. I'm finding that motherfucker. I'm finding that real fucking body, bro.
But you know, I think everyone crosses safely for the most part. There's not really any danger, and you're fully focused. There's free holes to put your hands into to
No licking
help
fingers.
cross. Yeah, no one can touch your fingers inside of the holes, weirdly, and talk about bones. And you all cross. Before you is another climb, but there is a place to rest. You might want to walk a little further in, though, because fucking Megamind is somewhere close. Maybe.
Megamind and his fucking brother that we were actually real talking about.
Who now exists because we brought it in existence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nobody else knows that too.
Yeah,
Rithmy should probably tell them that there is another one.
Probably. Well, we'll get to that in the next episode of Concordis, because we'll end
Yippee.
that session here. As we ascend the mountain. You guys are probably like a quarter of the way.
Gross. I wanna.
2,000 out of 7,000. You guys will make up for a lot of distance to next time. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Alright. Yippee!
I will see you all in the next episode.
See you all next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
We ain't no damn Dragon Ball, don't.
We ain't no damn Dragon Ball.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, dog.